What up? Your boy Ewa was here. Just getting started. Just got the tip. We on ESPN. For some reason, the ESPN broadcast actually looks a little bit more crispier than the MSG. Definitely a different angle. Definitely a different camera. Definitely a different filter on that thing there. What's odd is Mitchell Robinson actually won the tip, but it looks like AJ Griffin got in the way of Grimes and was able to get the tip. So that was interesting. Look at RJ looking bouncy today for some reason. Being guarded by Trey Young. Still can barely get loose. Wow, he just made a shot just now. He looked like freaking Cam Reddish. Wow, shout out to Cam Reddish. I wonder if he's gonna play today. We're gonna see. Baby, we gonna see. So let's get this thing together. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. I saw a lot of people in here early, early up in here talking that jizzunk. Good Trey Young going against Grimes there. Good defense. Got Griffin number 14 has actually been playing well for them, taking uh taking some of their guys because they have a lot of injuries and stuff there. So let's get ourselves situated here. I got my phone in my pocket, trying to get myself ready. Just got in from work, for anybody who wants to know. So I kissed my kids, talked to them for 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes, and then I'm in the room here with you guys watching some Knicks. Nice play by Julius Randle off the glass there. Looked really nice. There's certain things that these guys do, man, that makes you forget how trash they are. You know what I'm saying? As Trey Young dribbles the ball up the court. Uh, the culprit, number 5, is on the bottom of the screen next to number 14. Number 14 is Griffin. Here he goes there. Murray fakes it, gets the Griffin. Griffin fakes it, drives it on a double team, goes right against RJ. Nice spin move. Wasn't able to get it. Here goes, who's that? Capella. Yeah, Capella's there. Did Capella cut his hair? Oh, no, he braided it down. So he looks good. I wouldn't date him, but I'm just saying. Got Brunson here, top of the key, being guarded by the real point guard, aka DeJounte Murray. Almost got it stolen. I don't know what the hell RJ was doing there. RJ was out of control. Here goes RJ, fakes it. Got a double team there, looking for Brunson, gives it Brunson right into a double team. Brunson fakes, splits the double team, steps back, jump shot, pulls up, no good. Mitchell Robinson almost got the rebound, out of position, doesn't box out or anything. Whoever's around him is going to get the rebound because he doesn't box out. Trey Young, nice quick step all the way to the basket, and Griffin was able to swipe that ball up out of there. What I'm trying to say to you guys, man? Good basketball game. This is not a must win. This is yo, if you don't win, I'm gonna be pissed kind of game. You know what I'm saying? So far, so good. Here goes Murray with a nice little pull-up jump shot. Murray is a well, I look like he hurt himself. I hope he didn't hurt himself. I want his full I want the full on DeJounte Murray today. Got some ugly ass kicks. I don't know where he got them from, but he might look like he's holding his ankle like he might have turned his ankle. He's wearing like leotards or leggings or something like that. I mean, I hope he didn't hurt himself there. It looks like quite a few guys on the Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks are wearing like leotards or something like that. It's crazy. I don't know about the white. There's got to be something going on with that. I don't know about having white undergarments playing basketball, especially long ones. Because if you shart or something like that, man, things starts trickling down your leg. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have streaks, and that's pretty much embarrassing. So that's RJ. Did RJ get into his rhythm there? Yeah, the referee was definitely looking up in there, so he did call a foul. So they're probably going to review that because the NBA is pussy. Let me get the score up on here. Score up on them thing. Know what I'm saying? You need to score up on that thing. Put that up. Make myself a little bit bigger. You know what? Let me go on the other side of the screen. There you go. Hello. Other side of the screen. Let's get the score popping. Hopefully, NBA.com does not betray me with the score. Lord knows they constantly do that, man, for some reason. All right, there goes the score right there. Hello. Very good, NBA.com. Didn't betray me today. So we're going to get the full NBA.com scoreboard for you guys today. So they are reviewing it. I see the referee. This is a goofy looking motherfucker. That is a goofy dude. Goofy looking guy. As we got some scores there, we got the Clippers, Orlando. Looks like they're getting smacked. Orlando's getting smacked 37-22. Charlotte and Brooklyn's are having a decent beginning of their first quarter. So it is what it is. Knicks started a little bit late because ESPN got to be all dramatic and shit, with their commercials and stuff. You know what I'm interested in? I'm interested to see if they're gonna show that Knicks commercial nationally today, because that would be awesome. That's all I need to see is myself on national television, in that little clip that I get. Shout out to Knicks Omni fan. Knicks Omni fan is the reason why that I was had the opportunity for MSG to even chop a clip to a game and put it on a commercial. Mm-mm. What am I eating today? This is coffee. Coffee at 8 o'clock. It's kind of problematic, man, but I need it. You know what I'm saying? I had a rough day. You guys talk about work ethic. Like the people keep talking about, oh, these guys need to develop and this, that, and the other. Listen, man, I worked 12 hours today. 12 hours every day this week so far. You know what I'm saying? On the weekend, I think I worked 15 hours over the weekend. On Saturday, I believe I worked 15 hours, and that's the day that I missed the watch along. And people give these guys passes about why they miss free throws and stuff like that. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? After doing 12 hours, I'm gonna do another basically 3 hours here doing this watch along. Shit. I don't want to hear no excuses as Julius Randle gets hit with a triple team, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes finally hits an open damn 3-point shot, man. I wonder what his 3-point percentage is right now. He goes Griffin driving the bucket. Knicks always do a good job locking down the paint on drives. The problem is that the Knicks don't do a good job protecting that 3-point line. So locking up the paint is something that we do systematically with Tom Thibodeau. But he has yet to figure out how to stop that 3-point from raining down on us. One thing like this group, I got to give them credit. This group does do a great job of listening. They do a great job of paying attention to the game plan because they execute Tom Thibodeau's game plan to a T. You know what I'm trying to say? But when it comes to improvising and things of that nature, they're just not very good at that. So we got Murray here is all jacked up. He twisted his ankle and he did something else. And now he's going back to the locker room. I'm thinking that he's gonna go back to get it taped because it reminds me of when Brunson had hurt himself that time. Still was able to walk under his own pressure, but he went into the back. So he's probably just gonna go get taped. NBA taping takes a long time, man. So he's gonna be back there for like at least like 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes before he comes back out. So we'll see. We might not see DeJounte until the second quarter. We'll see. Right now we got like 8 minutes and 19 seconds left in this thing. I got closed caption on the screen here. Get that up out of here. He goes Capella. Capella versus Mitch Robinson. I'm interested in that matchup. Wow, who's this guy wide open, just pulling up for three? No good. Who's guarding number three? Who's guarding number three as Julius Randle drives right into the defender? They smacked the ball. They should have gotten it from him. But Julius Randle still dribbling. After that mistake, he still didn't pass it. Look at the point guard standing in the corner. There you go. Fakes the three. Looking. Good pass to RJ. RJ just launches it because he's like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at Larry Bird. Freaking like mold. Let me not even say that. Let me not even say that. Problematic. There goes Capella just dunked it just now. So the score now is 13-8. So we're at home, man. So listen, the Knicks got their suits on. They got the navy blue with the orange. I'm gonna say that's their business suit. Business attire is going hard right now. You got Mitch Robinson with the orange headband tonight, looking like a homeless man. As Grimes pulls up for three, no good. Mitch Robinson, big time rebound there, kicks it back out to Grimes. Grimes is able to drive with a give and go back to Mitch Robinson. Good basketball play by Grimes, man. As Trae Young brings the ball up the court. Trae Young, I feel like Trae Young is good, right? But I feel like they give him too much leeway to just float around. I feel like if he comes across you, you have to hurt him. There goes Mitchell Robinson. So Mitchell Robinson boxes out number one to get open, and but he chooses to box the guy out when he's getting the ball, more focused on the box out than the catch. But when it's time to rebound, he's more focused on the catch than the box out. So it's just freaking odd. Very odd. 15-8, man. Knicks are doing good. We got the Christmas tree up in there. Talk about Christmas tree. Shout out to Jay Boogie. He's about to drop that Christmas song with a Christmas video and stuff like that. I am hating because if I would have saw his post on Twitter, I totally would have been there. I totally would have popped up there at 1 o'clock in the morning and then really would have been late. This still did my 12 hours of work and then still came on to do a watch along. Yep. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. Let me say what's up to my peoples here. A lot of people in the chat here. We got Miss Geraldine, the number one. We got Mr. Jarrell, the number two. What's good? We got Mr. Shah, that's number three. You know what I'm trying to say? Who else we got up in there? Who else we got up in here? We got Holcomb. Holcomb is my number four. Sometimes number one too. Yeah, you got Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Way number 5. So we got the whole families up in this thing, man. We got Wonder Woman, aka Capitan Puerto Rico. I don't know if that's me trying to speak Spanish or me just being reverse racist or something like that. Shout out to Almighty Finesse. Almighty Finesse is another one, man. So listen, we got the whole team. The whole team is here. CA Mafia, another one, man. How many more? How many more regulars we gonna get up in here? So listen, my regulars are here hanging out with me. That's all I need. So I think we're gonna win today. I'm feeling good. I don't know if it's the coffee pumping me up or it's because I'm wearing a sweatshirt and it's hot as fucking here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm still wearing the same hat that I probably need to refresh and buy another one. I don't know what it is. Something's going on here, but I feel hype. I feel like the Knicks are gonna win tonight. They're gonna make me feel good, and it's gonna be all good. Yeah, man. So I need a day off. I need a freaking day off. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably gonna be off on Sunday and Monday. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm not gonna wish anything bad or nothing. I don't want to break my toe because the last time I was begging for days off, I broke my toe. And then when I started begging for more days off again, more time, I broke my toe again. So like, you got to be careful what you ask for. You ask for something, you're more than likely gonna get it. So we got these national commercials here. That's gonna like bore me. Yeah, goofy ass national commercials. But yeah, man, 15-8. How are we gonna beat these guys? We're gonna beat them by not allowing them to just repeat what they did last time. Every time the Knicks lose or get like whipped, by a team, it's usually the same exact way. It's not like one team gets us more than another one, or we just can't handle one team or can't handle. No, it's literally the same method of way we lose. We lose every game the same way, where we get smoked by three. Guys are not playing defense. The offense is not kicking. We can't make shots. RJ's missing layups. Julius Randle's running into quadruple teams. Brunson is off. You know what I'm saying? All our shooters are not hitting anything. Mitchell Robinson is trash. All those things come into a factor of why the Knicks lose certain games. It's usually, like I said, usually the same format. Whether they have Steph Curry or if they have Jeremy Grant or whatever the fuck you want to say. It doesn't really matter who it is. You get into arguments with people about, oh, we're playing against Curry, man. We're gonna get our ass bust. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter who it is. It's just really just, can we defend the 3-point line? You know what I'm saying? And then once the adversity hits, can we run our offense? Can we play defense once adversity hits? And that's the problem. So I don't understand why RJ is guarding Trey Young. See, that's something that's a layover from last year where RJ was our best defender. But this year, RJ can't guard anybody. Who's guarding number 7, wide open 3-point shot? He's just shooting a wide open shot. Who is guarding him? So I'm going to blame Julius because number 7 is guarding Julius. That's Mr. Culver there as RJ pulls up for 3. So I need to watch this. I'm watching number 7. Who the hell is guarding number 7? Because I felt like a couple plays in a row, it's Julius. Julius is guarding number 7. So here goes number 14 there. Who's guarding number 14? So the game plan is for Brunson to guard number 14 and for RJ to guard the point guard. It doesn't make any sense. So I mean, so Brunson can guard a guy that's 6'8", but he can't guard his own man. And RJ can guard a point guard, but you don't trust him to guard a guy his size. It's just very freaking odd, man. And we got Grimes right there. You mean to tell me Grimes can't guard Trey? Very odd. Julius there being guarded by number 7, drives to the right, shoots with the left with a Jesus God, please help me shot. It doesn't go in. Trey Young pushing the ball up the court, nice and easy. Looks it over, finds number 14. 14 has been very active, in the offense, man. So, Atlanta, they definitely have something going there. They definitely have X factor in that threes position. They seem to always keep getting wide open shots there. So I hope the internet doesn't mess up. The internet was messing up a little earlier today, before I started. So I really hope not, because I'm looking at a little bit of lag on my side. I see RJ a little bit upset. I don't know if he's upset because he's really 32, not 22. Might need to check his birth certificate. You can't trust those sneaky ass Canadians, man. No telling, that guy might be 42. As the score right now is 21-11 on your clock, more than likely. I'm at the 5:05 mark. It looks like the Knicks are about to hit a 3-point shot. So here goes Julius, pulls up another 3 with number 7 in his face, knocks it down. So far, so good. Knicks are making shots. It looks good. One thing I gotta say, Julius Randle looks really good with his hair there. With the braids and the afro. That's exactly what I was doing. I used to have braids and the afro too, back and forth, and then I got tired of it, and I just started doing the whole locking thing. So, Julius Randle got the natural locks going. I appreciate that. It reminds me of me was I his age now? I was like 20. I think I was like 20, 21, something like that. 21 when I started growing my hair. 20, 21. I think I started locking my hair when I was like 22, I think 22 or something like that. So very interesting. Very interesting. He goes Grimes driving there. Grimes looks good, man. All those curls for the girls that he did in the summertime was fantastic. So good upper under move. Looked like he might have hyperextended his arm. Definitely hyperextended his arm there. He's favoring it too. You could totally see that. One thing about Grimes, he's definitely favored. That's his shooting arm too, so that's not good. So one thing about Grimes, watch how he shoots. He shoots with one hand like this. One hand is like this, and he shoots very high, and then the other hand is literally like this. Watch how he shoots it. See, I never like he shoots literally like that with his hand open like this. I just never really seen anything like that. He has like it's just a weird mechanics. Maybe that's the reason why he can't settle into a shot. He has too much things going on. He goes quickly guarding Trey Young. Trey Young gets to the basket, no less easier than any other player. He goes number 13. That's Bogdanovich, man. He's a freaking Nick killer. So he's finally back with his pink ass sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a Nick killer. Here goes Julius dribbling against number 7. So he sees a guy that he thinks that he can handle. So that's why we're seeing a lot more dribbling with Julius tonight. He sees barbecue chicken with number 7 in front of him, man, but he got to pass that ball. He goes driving, forcing the action into a triple team, double pump into Mitch Robinson. Beautiful play there. That was nice. I can't front. That was pretty good. So Mitchell Robinson needs a good conditioner. His hair looks like Brillo. Looks like it could tear at any moment. You know. So here goes Nate McMillan. Yo, shout out to the Atlanta Hawks. They got a lot of issues over there. I saw Up in Smoke with your man Matt Barnes, and I believe he had Jelani McCoy, who was a bum in the NBA back in the days. I think he played for Seattle and this, that, and the other. So Nate McMillan was the coach for him, I guess, and he was talking about something about him being in summer league, and Nate McMillan was trying to hate on him in the summer league. It's like Jelani McCoy, man, you wasn't that good as a player. So I mean, whatever, man. But you want to throw some fire, some gasoline on the fire to hopefully another fellow colleague of yours can get fired and stuff like that because you got a previous beef with the guy. It is what it is, man. But when the days of like coaches being the strong leader and the front office believing the coach over the player, those days are over. So, definitely Nate McMillan is one of those guys like Tom Thibodeau is going to stick to his laurels, whether he's right or wrong. He's gonna go down with the ship. He's gonna force the upper management to do something. It's not really gonna work nowadays, man. If you got Trey Young and DeJounte Murray, if they're the players and they're doing halfway decent, they're gonna keep them longer than they're gonna keep the coach, at least in 2022. But at the same time, if this was like the early 2000s, maybe even like the late 90s, early 2000s, maybe even the 2010s, maybe they need to decide on whether or not they need to keep Trey Young or Dejounte Murray. Because in my opinion, man, nowadays like teams don't seem to care to have doubles. Like the Knicks, we got Julius and RJ. That's a double. So it's really not like good to have the guys that do the same thing. I want to say Jalen Brunson and Julius are very similar too. Is that the Jalen Brunson is like 6 foot, 6'1", whatever he is, and Julius is like 6'7", 6'8". You know what I'm saying? So it's the height difference, but those guys both get the same shots in the same exact way in the post, face up and doing all kind of pivots and stuff like that. And like I said, RJ is not as good as either one of them, but he basically shoots the same way, gets the same shots. So we actually got triples, on the Knicks. So it would be nice, to break it up just so we can have a little bit of spacing out there, spacing and just variety out there in our shots and stuff. But it is what it is. It's like, as a fan, you're talking about the Knicks and stuff like that. You only could talk about it. You just hope that the front office does their due diligence and tries their best to build a team or whatever. Build it how you think you could be successful with the coach and stuff inside that you have. But it is what it is, man. If guys, you got 3 guys, your main guys all get shots the same exact way, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in trouble, you know? And then, it kind of like strangleholds the role players because now the role players are all stuck because all of our main guys do the same thing. So then the role players are always ending up in the same positions all the time. So it's just a recipe for disaster, to tell you the truth. Shout out to everybody. Everybody's all sharing pleasantries and stuff. I like that. Stop wearing the same clothes every day. Hey man, listen, I got a washing machine. I got a washing machine. How? Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Pause. You know that pause thing is weird. The other day, well, yesterday I was on Tony Crow show, and we was talking about the media and stuff like that, asking the right questions, and I brought up the fact that I wasn't wearing any pants. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded weird that I was wearing when not wearing any pants, but people in the chat were saying, "Yo, pause." But why me not wearing pants? Why is that a pause? I can not wear pants, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing any drawers today. I'm wearing shorts. But if anybody wants to know, I'm not wearing any underwears underneath the shorts. But what's it to you? The same thing like with the media. Like if the media asks the question, "Hey, are you wearing any underwear?" Then it would be provocative, and then people will start to wonder, "Is he wearing underwear today?" You know what I'm saying? So I mentioned it, right? And you guys might laugh about it, and then the next episode you're gonna be like, "Yo, does he got on underwear today?" You know what I'm saying? And then that's something that might grow. And the next thing you know, instead of like the tomato emoji, like Josh gets the tomato emoji, I might get the underwear emoji for like the rest of my time here doing the podcast, man. So that's how things grow. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So there goes Trey Young on the inside. A lot of fakes, gives it out to Bogdanovic. He just pulls up because he had. And I don't even matter of fact, he didn't have to. It was like a 12 seconds on the shot clock. So here we go. He goes quickly, and the guy that doesn't know what a shot looks like, all the way to the bucket there, and with a foul line. I don't know what the hell that was. That little sidestep, Euro step, and it just floated from the foul line. This is a bad shot. You know what I'm saying? None of these guys know what a good shot is, man. I tell you, quickly, man, whatever he's using on his skin is immaculate, man. He looks fantastic. His hairline, whatever he's doing, to keep their hairline nice and crisp is excellent as well. Shout out to Quentin Grimes too. Whatever Quentin Grimes is doing, that motherfucker got money because his face is definitely clearing up. So I maybe I need to hit these guys up, man, because for all the work that I do all day, man, definitely have issues with the skin, keeping the skin crystal clear. As Trey Young pulls up from the key, he misses it. So Atlanta's really off today. They're definitely getting great shots, but they haven't been making them today so far. Here goes Hartenstein giving a pick to the power forward to nowhere. Now he's looking, crossover dribble into a double team, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes pulls up for three, no good. Almost knocks the rim over. Hit the rim really hard. Trey Young pushes up the ball, gives it to number 7. Knicks do a good job of closing him off there. He goes on Trey Young. Trey Young took two steps before he dribbled the ball, passed it over to Bogdan, and Bogdan misses a 3. So there's a lot of misses on Atlanta's shot. They're getting a lot of great shots, but missing it. But shout out to Trey Young. He literally took 2 steps before he dribbled just now, as IQ is just dribbling around for no reason. Gives it back to Julius. Julius fakes a 3. Now he's driving. He's being guarded by 3 guys there. It's number 7 with a hand in the face, and he still makes a shot. Well, at least the Knicks are making our shots, man. So I mean, it could go left. It could definitely go left soon. Because the Knicks will stop making shots, and next thing you know, number 7 falls to the floor. There, he looks like he might have some butterflies in his stomach. They might need a timeout. You know what I'm saying? But Julius Randle gets called for the foul, but it looks like he's going to go to the bench. Here comes Obi, and your boy RJ coming back in. Grimes is coming out. Grimes has some big old legs, man. Big body legs. He got substituted for skinny scarecrow Obi Toppin. Bogdan goes around the pick, looking, comes over to the middle, fade away jump shot. It looks like DeRozan, just like a DeRozan move. Get into the paint, move around, get into your sweet spot, and just pull up. As Deuce comes in the game, so that this 9-man rotation that we started the last game is literally our rotation today. You know, as Deuce McBride was just in the G League for no reason, 2 games in the G League, and now he's in the rotation here. So what was the point of sending him to the G League? To get his feet wet, to get some more reps in there so we can burn his ass out because he's going to be in the games. Just weird. I'm interested to know if Tom Thibodeau's hair is real. I'm just very curious. His hair's looking crazy. I don't get the comb over. I don't know what he puts in his hair. It looks razor sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have hair, you tend to touch it. Like when you're bald, you don't really touch your head that much. You know what I'm saying? But like if you have hair in your head, you tend to touch it. So all that razor sharp stuff that he has in it, the gorilla glue that Tom Thibodeau has in his hair, man, he never touches it. It's just very weird. So what's the point of having hair if you're never gonna touch it? As quickly pulls off at the top of the key there, top of the key three, makes it. He goes number 17. He's looking around. He doesn't know what to do. Almost a backcourt violation, freaking jackass. Number 7 gives it over to nobody. He just goes to the baseline, gives it up to number 17. So they just don't know what to do. Number 8 pulls up, misses it. So I don't know who's on the court there. Trey Young is on the court, but they decided to play pity pat with 3 guys there on the side. Then nobody had no wild cards. Had to keep plucking out the deck, and they put up a bad shot. Here goes number 17. Definitely loose ball foul on 17. Who did they call it on? Oh no, they called it on Hartenstein. I thought it was that. I thought that was on number 17. 17 was clearly hooking Hartenstein. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. One thing about the NBA, all these players, they tend to get the same fucking haircut. Look at number 17, look at RJ. What's the difference? Anybody tell me? Two goofy ass looking haircuts, man. That's the new haircut that they have now. Just shave the sides. Give me East Side Harlem crackhead haircut. You know what I'm saying? Just bald the sides. Don't even put no lotion or nothing or any kind of cream or anything up top. Don't shape it up. You know what I'm saying? And just leave it like that. I just want to look like Upper East Side freaking heroin addict. That's what I want to look like. Upper East Side K2 addict. That's what I want to look like. As IQ dribbling, going to the left. I haven't seen biker shorts underneath the basketball shorts in a long time, man. So shout out to IQ, clapping the cheeks for whoever out there, because it's not discriminating if he likes to switch it. As McBride just tried to dunk it just now, which is weird. As his afro is blowing in the wind, he might have been listening to the podcast. Good flow today by Trey Young, but definitely McBride has some moisture in that hair, man. You see the bounce? His hair is definitely bouncing. It definitely has a little bit of hang to it, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely nice, man. Definitely nice to see. Might be using just for me or something like that, possibly. Maybe some pink lotion. Some of that pink lotion. They used to be really good back in the days. So we got a couple old guys here on the baseline. I think those are the statisticians. Number 11 there, Trey Young. So they're going to add some time to the clock, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, the time didn't start. It was 3.1. Time never started. So, the referees got to get that together. The statisticians, man, come on, get your shit together, man. Look at this guy here with no tie. Definitely, if you got a gray blazer with a white t-shirt, man, you definitely a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I think. So I mean, like if this guy runs anything and he might possibly be able to give me an opportunity to work for the Knicks, I apologize. But if he doesn't have any opportunities for me, then he's a piece of shit. Because I mean, people that wear blazers with not even blazers, that's a suit jacket with no tie, with a dress shirt, it's not really a good look. You know, most people that I've ever met that like that was always like not good people. He goes number 6. No, that's not number 6. That's number 6 is Bill Russell, right? So I don't know that guy there. So I feel like everybody's in the gym. I see the assistant coaches with his chest all swole. We got the referees looking like supermodels on the side there. Incredible. 2022 is an amazing year, man. Definitely an amazing era. Yeah, man. So let's take a look to the left. My left has all the stats, guys. So we're up 31-20. So far, so good. 3 seconds left in this first quarter. Good time for the Knicks, man. 31-20. So we're doing our job playing defense and things of that nature. Second quarter is going to come next, man. So we're going to see if DeJounte Murray is going to get back. I'm thinking that he had to get his ankle retaped. So I'm expecting him to come back for that second quarter after they get a little break in between time. Maybe if he doesn't start the second quarter, possibly within the next couple minutes into the second quarter, we'll probably see DeJounte Murray. So definitely, man, look out for him to come back in that third quarter to go off. Third quarter def is definitely in full effect today. With these Atlanta Hawks, man. So let's see what I missed here. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. Mighty definitely got to get that pause life up in there. What else? Wonder Woman. Everybody's still saying what's up to each other, man. Listen, man, why don't you guys get a room, huh? Look at my man Jarrell, always in the clutch there with the drawers emoji. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, Geraldine? Ebru, you know how those refs do us in the butt. I'm trying to tell you, in the butt like a slut, man. All those traveling calls the other day, all those fouls for the other team against Portland. So I mean, the referees do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But the Knicks do what they do. The Knicks are not that good. But it is what it is. I have so much things to say about the Knicks, man, as far as trades and stuff like that. But I don't want to waste those bars on this pod today, man. So I don't want to waste the bars. Because I would like to put out a pod tomorrow and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste the bars, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might be tempted to say something, just to get it out the way. But if I say it here on the watch along, then I mess it up for previous content, man. So anyway, let me take a drink. Oh yeah. So my advice to Julius Randle with the locks, he definitely has locks going on there. So I mean, if he started his locks with beeswax, okay, that's fine. My advice for anybody starting locks, especially if you have hair that naturally locks up pretty good, like Julius looks like he has hair like that. Just use some aloe gel. Fresh aloe gel is one thing, but you're gonna attract bugs and that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also, it might what do you call ferment, or it might mold up in there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe get something that's made with aloe gel. But if you have real natural aloe gel, just be aware. Once you twist it up, you're definitely gonna have to rinse that stuff out. Pretty quickly within the day, 3 days tops. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna start smelling like a freaking side salad in Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first twisted my dreads, I twisted it with aloe gel. But we didn't use real aloe. We used a product from the hair salon or whatever made with aloe gel. You know what I'm saying? That there was something that was able to keep in there a little bit longer. So that worked for me. Especially for the washing out purpose, man. Using beeswax is not a good idea because it's wax, for Christ's sake. So the wax is gonna stay in the hair. You might not see it, but as your hair grows and stuff like that, you're gonna notice you're gonna have a freaking honeycomb inside your dreads. You know what I'm saying? That never goes away. You know what I'm saying? So like some people do need that wax to keep the hair together, but most natural people, man, people of color and stuff like that, people with kinky hair, whatever, they tend to lock up beautifully, man. My hair locked up really nice when I started it, so that I didn't really have a lot of time to grow it or to nurse it. It just locked up. As RJ got caught for traveling, or he stepped on the baseline or something like that. RJ's trash. He's a trash compactor. So DeAndre Hunter is the guy that would have started that. That's the person that AJ, that's number 7. That number 7 is starting for. So I mean, he'll be out, man. He has a hip problem. I hear him talk. I don't hear him talking, but I see him talking. He definitely gives RJ fits. But Atlanta has guys that can fill that spot there. As number 8 just pulled his groin there. Fuck. On a simple pass there, he definitely pulled his groin. Golly, man. As a travel. So I mean, traveling is the new thing now. These NBA players, they like to move without dribbling. Straight up, Trey Young did that earlier. It took 2 steps before he dribbled. And the referees didn't call it. But they're calling it on all the bums, but not the superstars. So here we go again. Just history repeating itself. Every time they change the rules, it's always like star treatment. As McBride gets a nice pass inside to Hartenstein. Hartenstein fakes right, goes left, all the way off the top of the freaking backboard, and it goes in. Here goes Fournier. Fournier stood up. I don't know if he has to take a piss or what, but definitely Fournier stood up. Did Fournier go to the scores table? Bogdanovich got the ball, gives it up to number 3. Number 3's looking, dribble, dribble. Is that Holiday? Yes, that's one of the Holiday brothers there. Sidestep by number 8, being guarded by quickly as Obi Toppin gets that rebound. Obi Toppin is like the invisible. All right, so Fournier maybe Fournier just had to stretch his back one time as RJ goes in and out, makes a move to the left, being guarded by number 27, and he does a fadeaway jump shot to nowhere as Hartenstein collapses, to the floor there, and they're gonna call something. I don't know what they're gonna call. I got to sneeze. There you go. Got my hand sanitizer, freshly squeezed snot in the hand. Put the hand sanitizer in there to hopefully dissolve that bad boy. If there's any debris, I won't know until later. But it goes without saying. He goes quickly on left hand side, being guarded by Holiday. Pushed off a little bit, pushing, pushing, pushing. He attempted a shot behind the backboard, asking for the referee to give him a foul. As Bogdanovich gets the ball, faced up by McBride. Who is number 27? Number 27 definitely traveled there. So number 27, Just did the schoolgirl pant just now. He just did the schoolgirl pant. You know, who is number 27? Let's figure that out. Let's go to the cell phone. Let's go to the cell phone. Atlanta Hawks. Who is that? How they okay? So there's some guy here with a crazy European name. I'm assuming that's who that is. As McBride got it, looking to give it to RJ. RJ turns around, dribble, dribble, dribble. That's what Lee Halen taught him. See, gets the ball stolen from him because he's a bum. So this guy's name is Vit Kredzi. Vit Kretzi. He averages 1 point per game, 0.5 rebounds, 0.7 assists, aka he's a new guy. He's from the Czech Republic, 1 year experience, born in 2000. Lord have mercy. Born in 2000. Sheesh. 2000, I was 22, I believe. Was I 22? No, I was 21. 21. 2000, in year 2000, I was 21. Just started drinking. Know what I'm saying? As Obi Toppin fakes the three, dribbles, being guarded by Holiday. Ball swings over to RJ. Yeah, give it to RJ so he can get that shot and miss it on number 27 that you never heard of. So it's just weird because I mean the team is definitely deferring to RJ and these guys. So Obi Toppin got the ball and he immediately pointed to swing the ball over to RJ. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's just the way that we play. Tom Thibodeau is absolutely wanted this 9-man rotation from the beginning of the season. If these guys were healthy at the beginning, I'm talking about Grimes. If Grimes was healthy from the start, this would have been the starting lineup that we would have opened the season with. Okay, Tom Thibodeau still thinks RJ is an all-world defensive player. He's still guarding the point guard, still guarding their best player every single time. It's just crazy. You know, you just have to bear with it. A guy like Tom Thibodeau is not going to call the game for what it is. He's not going to look at what's happening game to game. He's looking at what's happening with the tape. He's looking at the numbers. He's looking at what happened last year, body of work, and this, that, and the other. That's what he's looking for. He's not looking for anything else. He's not doing any in-game stuff. So anybody that keeps harping on that day in and day out on these podcasts, you're never gonna be satisfied because Tom Thibodeau does not coach that way. As Brunson dribbles right inside, fakes there, gives it up to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets the ball there. A lot of hot potato shit going on there. Brunson there it took him a long time to give it to Hartenstein as Obi Toppin now has become a corner 3-point shooter and knocks down the three. So it's amazing that Obi Toppin came into the league as somebody that everybody thought was going to be Amari. Now the fucking guy is literally Robert Horry, and that's a diss to Robert Horry. Like he's just literally a 3-point shooter, a corner 3-point shooter. He's not even Rick Fox because Rick Fox at least played defense and pulls up again, misses it. At least Rick Fox in his NBA has averaged double figures in scoring. You know what I'm saying? And was able to create his own shot and stuff like that. I can't even give you an Obi comp right now because I was saying Marion as number 27, the guy we never heard of, this born in 2000, hits a 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? Being guarded by Obi. Obi was guarding him. So it looks like Atlanta's playing like kind of like a pseudo zone going on here now. Definitely, yep, they're definitely playing the zone. Number 27 is not guarding anybody. Referee needs to call illegal defense as Brunson gets knocked out. Goes RG to the corner and misses that 3-point shot. So here goes Holiday. Holiday's trying to give it to number 14. 14, nice, nice. That was nice. Instead of doing the extra dribble, he just calmed himself, got his feet set, and pulled up over the taller player. Perfect NBA offense as the Knicks call a timeout. So the Knicks are still doing well, 38-27. But I do see the momentum shift there. So good timeout by Tom Thibodeau, man. Definitely a good timeout. 38-27 on my clock. I got 7 minutes and 48 seconds. I'm watching ESPN. Definitely something going on there. The MSG is more crisp. The camera is more crisp. Like I feel like ESPN, the camera goes out of focus a lot when the ball moves. But they're definitely using a different filter. Even the commercial seems to be a little bit different. Maybe they're shooting in 4K or some shit like that. Who knows? So anyway, as I look to my left is your right. We're gonna see what's going on over here with this Chizat. We're gonna see what's going on over here in this Chizat. Ain't nobody saying nothing. So anyway, talking to myself here. 38-27. It is what it is, man. iPhone 14 Pro. I am an Android user. And not only that, I'm not even using the S series. I'm using the A series. You know. At the time, I have no use for like wireless charging and that type of thing, so that's why I didn't want to get it because I felt like it was a waste. And then the glass too, the glass casing and stuff like that. I feel like that's problematic because if you tap it, then all of a sudden you get that thing. So I haven't had a problem with chipping so far with this phone. It's more plastic than anything, so you're definitely not going to get that shattering from the glass. That's why I chose the phone. So far so good. Processor and everything like that is basically the same. So really it has to do with camera, visuals, you know what I'm saying, and just maybe just high end glass and that type of thing. So anyway, I'm actually using the A71, I believe it's called A71. Really good phone, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's paying attention. Shout out to everybody that will pay attention later. Shout out to everybody that's ignoring me. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. No discriminating here. So far, so good. We're gonna give a little update here with the stats. I got RJ Barrett. I got 7 points, 2 for 5. Not necessarily having a bad game, but excuse me, he's just having an RJ game. There's nothing special about it. Grimes is having a Grimes game. 5 points, one rebound, 1 assist. Julius Randle is having the Julius Randle game. 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Decent percentages all across the board. Not playing any defense, you know what I'm saying? Not passing the ball. It is what it is. Mitchell Robinson right now, one of the most inconsistent players on the roster. People keep talking about how he needs to get his legs underneath him. We've been trying to get Mitchell Robinson's legs underneath him for 5 years now. So one of these days, little fucking Rin Tin Tin or whatever you want to say is going to get his freaking feet underneath him. He has 4 points, 1 rebound in 9 minutes. His counterpart, Hartenstein, got 7 minutes. He only has 2 and 1. So it's early on, not a lot of good stats going on here. Obi Toppin hit a 3-point shot. He has 1 rebound. Brunson right now hasn't scored. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He's doing other things. But it's still, like I said, it's still early. It was only the first half of basketball. As we're watching Tatum here with a Jordan and Kobe shirt, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. Everybody's trying to be cool. They're trying to feel like they're making a statement or they're a good dresser. A lot of these guys look like assholes. He goes Obi wide open there in the pinch, and then just doesn't even look at the basket. And then he shoots an air ball because he gets the ball back because he went to the 3-point line and he misses everything. He should have just pulled up the first time. So anyway, that's a bad timeout. If you don't score for timeout, it's a bad possession. It was a bad timeout. Then it was a waste. So he goes Holiday. There, he had the whole baseline wide open, but he's looking to get Bogdan the ball. So Bogdan's probably going to give it right back to Holiday. No, he holds on to it and was able to lay it up with the right hand. So he goes Brunson, right hand side, looking, waiting for Hartenstein to cross in front of him. Almost got a freaking shot clock violation. Brunson looks to give it to Obi, and Obi gives it right back to him. So what's the point of making Obi run around the whole court just to get the ball and then give it right back to him? RJ with the 3-point shot in the corner, misses it. Obi Toppin fighting for the rebound. Good box out by number 17. Can't get his name correct at the moment, but he's setting the pick now for number 13. Number 13, Bogdan is moving and grooving, looking for number 17. Couldn't find him. Gives it to number 14. 14 is going to be good. You could definitely see the mechanics and stuff like that. Moving without the ball, he was able to get himself open again. Pulls up for 3, no good. 17 wasn't able to secure the rebound, but they do have some extra seconds on the shot clock. 10, 9. Holiday goes 1-on-1. Going up. Oh my God. Hartenstein, I felt like his controller froze just now, and I was able to let a Holiday get a shot. He goes, IQ comes in. He could have pulled up for 3. He didn't. Brunson there's asking for a pick. Hartenstein's picking the wrong way, but Brunson took it. Brunson step back 3-point, foul line shot, but they're going to call travel, I believe. Are they going to call travel? So Brunson did take 2 steps though. He dribbled and then took like a shuffle step. He took a shuffle and then an extra step. That's 3 steps in my book, man. So 38-31. Right now, for when it comes to Atlanta, it looks like Atlanta has a little bit of momentum as Trae Young is going to come back in this game. So right now, Atlanta is able to whoa, that was really loud in my ears. Atlanta was able to increase the energy, and now their starting point guard is going to come back in the game. I'm looking for DeJounte Murray. I don't know if he's shut down for the game, but he hasn't come back yet. So I'm looking forward to see him come back in to see what he does. As Trae Young comes in there, floater, no good. Number 17, working really hard, was able to get in there and get the rebound. Mitchell Robinson had to block it. So Mitchell Robinson's hair looks atrocious, man. He needs to stop it with that shit on the top of his head. Like, what is that? It looks dirty, man. He has like all kind of stuff in it. Look like he got rice, like he got Chinese food stuck in his hair. And it's inexcusable. You know what I'm saying? It's inexcusable. You know, I said, look at that. Look at that on the top of his head. What is going on? It looks like he has whatever he slept in is still in his head. You know, it's no good. And then he's gonna take the headband off, and his hair is gonna stay just like that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know, like I said, in the early 2000s, I had an afro too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. It's not like I'm dissing him for the era or dissing him because of his hair texture or anything like that. I had an afro too. You know, when I was younger than him, and I was able to take care of my hair a little bit better than that. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse, man. No excuse. Jalen Brunson comes around the screen there. RJ gets stripped. RJ's a freaking trash can, man. As I drop my pen again, let me bend down and get it. Yeah. It's just annoying watching basic shit. Like you pass the guy the ball and then he dribbles and then just falls and like are we playing in the park? Are we playing against guys that don't usually play? So we're watching professional basketball. So when guys do stuff that I could do that I probably would do because I haven't played in forever, that's aggravating. We're watching professional basketball and we're gonna watch guys just simply catch the ball and then fall. As Trae Young gets right to the basket, nice and easy. So Atlanta right now, after the Knicks timeout, Atlanta is now on a nice little run here to catch up. So it says the Hawks are on a 15-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 48 seconds there, as the Knicks are just fucking missing shot after shot. Now here comes Atlanta, Trae Young walking the ball down. Bogdanovich pulls up. Oh man, if he made that would have been the nail right there because that would have tied the game. So here comes the frantic Knicks, cardiac Knicks, trying to figure it out. Brunson, he's gonna knock that down. He goes to three, misses it. Damn it. Number 15, that's Capella gets it. Here goes Trae Young looking with his head up, looking. Just walks right past RJ, because we got RJ guarding the point guard, and he just blows past him. So what is the strategy? What is the strategy having RJ guard the point guard? As Brunson is being guarded by the point guard like he should, but he gives it to Julius, but gets it right back to him for what? He goes to pick by Mitchell Robinson. Brunson has been doing that. He goes, Grimes pulls up for three and knocks it down. Nice, man. He's got to hit those shots, those set shots, man. He's got to knock those down. Here he goes calling for defense, then telling somebody to hit that corner. Go Brunson. Brunson hit the corner. Here goes Capella playing back there, guarding Trae. So the Knicks got caught up a little bit. Grimes was able to pick back up. So whoever's guarding RJ just drives. As 13 pulls up, misses it. Capella was there to get the rebound. Number 14 fakes it, pulls up again. So why is Brunson guarding 14? It's just a bad decision. A bad decision by the coaching staff to make RJ guard the point guard and make Brunson guard the 6'8" guy. It doesn't make any damn sense. As RJ falls to the floor again, man. He just makes one dribble and falls to the floor again. Unsolicited, man. He just catches the ball and falls to the floor again. He did it 3 times. They got sounds of the game. I need to know why RJ Barrett keeps falling every time he gets the ball, man. Every time he gets the ball, he makes one dribble, he's on the floor. Why? 3 times already in this game. Here goes RJ against number 14 here and the jump ball. It should have just been a travel. Don't call it a jump ball. You're bailing RJ out. Here goes Mitchell Robinson was able to secure it. Grimes got it, gives it to Julius. Julius is dribbling, gives it over to Brunson. Brunson fakes the 3, fakes the kick out, able to drive there, but they're gonna call a foul. What are they calling it? They calling the foul on the ground? Looks like they're calling the foul on the ground. Are they? Or is this gonna be a shooting foul? It looks like they're lining up for a shooting foul. So we're gonna get some foul shots. That's good. But listen, man. For those that are watching, you'll explain to me why RJ keeps freaking falling every 5 seconds, man. 2 things on defense. We got RJ guarding the point guard. We got Brunson guarding the 6'8" guy. On offense, every time RJ gets the ball, he freaking falls on the damn floor. It cannot be explained. Okay? It cannot be explained. But this is what it is, okay? Tom Thibodeau is coaching the team that he had last year. That's what's happening. He's coaching the ideal team that he had set up for last year. Okay? He's coaching up the team that he expected to get on day one. So listen, guys, this is legit day one in for the Knicks franchise right now. This is the legit day one of the 2022-2023 season. Okay? We're gonna work the kinks out now. A freaking 20 something games into the season, as Brunson goes to the basket, he was really forcing it there. Here goes Trae Young, same play. Trae Young is able to almost finish it. Julius Randle gets the ball, so we're going back and forth. NBA action. I appreciate it. And here goes RJ on the inside. Brunson is still down there, and Grimes is able to get a shot that's starting to look like a patented shot now that he does the over the head layup there. Man, what is the score? 45-37 as Atlanta Hawks call a timeout. Jesus Christ, man. Listen, like you try to enjoy these damn games, night in and night out. We've been watching the same Brunson take a pick or go around the screen we've been watching the same play over and over. I'm just pretending like I'm not calling, I'm pretending like I'm not saying the same thing over and over and over again. In the first two quarters, I'm just pretending that I'm not saying the same shit over and over, right? So I'm just ignoring that. But the simple fact that every time RJ gets the ball and drives in this game, he's fell to the floor 3 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's maddening. But at the same time, we're up 45-37. So somebody that's following along off and on, they don't see the intricacies. They don't see the day in and day out stuff that's happening with this fucking team. They only see some things because they're not watching the games night in and night out. They're not doing watch-alongs, watching the games night in and night out. The last game against Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony. We was on Tony's show. So Tony said that he didn't really get to watch it like that. But from his perspective, he thought the Knicks played good defense because that was the initial point of his pod. He wanted to talk about is the Knicks defense back or whatever because of the score. But if you actually watch the game, it was a miserable game to watch. The difference now between this game and that game is no difference. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta and the Cleveland game, this is basically the same damn game. So I can't take it, man. I definitely can't take it. I'm wearing a hoodie and I'm wearing a hat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not wearing any underwears, but I do have shorts on. So it's a balance. I'm sweating a little bit, but then I'm getting a nice little breeze down there. You know what I'm saying? So it is helping my psyche a little bit. I might need to take the hat and turn it backwards just to get me some ventilation up top. But outside of that, man, I got a handful of pills. I'm about to take them to help me out for the rest of the evening. You know what I'm saying? As time goes on for the night, because I have things that I take, periodically, vitamins and things of that nature that I take at certain times of the day. This young lady in this commercial here, U.S. Bank, boy, girl with the blue suit on. I don't know if anybody saw that. Wow, young lady here on the right is very nice too. Even the heavyset young lady was nice also. So anyway, I am completely sick of this fucking team, man. I'm sick of the same things over and over. I'm sick of Obi Toppin getting the ball, not looking at the rim, and then pointing for quickly to pass it to RJ. Man, you're open. Shoot the fucking ball, man. Fuck. 4 pills, okay? Damn. It's unbelievable, man. I am really good at swallowing pills, okay? If anybody wants to know. I just swallow the shit. Fuck it. No matter the size, I'm always able to get them down. So let's take a look to the left-hand side and see if anybody's caring about what I'm saying here. So Jarrell's saying we're gonna lose this game. Every sign in this game says that we might lose this fucking game. Every sign. Here goes Myth. Can the Knicks grab a rebound? I don't know. I'm afraid to look at the full stats. I know we got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, like basically 2 minutes left now, as number 14 just drives on RJ. Number 14 is way more disciplined than RJ as an offensive player. As he drives there, gets a nice little shot there, in position to get the rebound, but number 15 gets it and throws it back in. So this guy Griffin on Atlanta, I'm impressed with. Adrian Griffin, that's Adrian Griffin Jr., right? So I'm kind of impressed with him. I think that he's gonna be fine. Right now he doesn't have it. Not yet. He's still growing as a player, but I just think his offensive instincts, knowing what to do, having a good balance and not falling on the floor every time he drives, as Brunson makes a nice little hop step kind of shot there, floater, knocks it down. Trey Young on top of the key there. Yeah. Bad pass there. He tried to give number 14 thread the needle passes. RJ goes all the way to the bucket there. And the referee gives him the foul. Listen, RJ's running up the court with no intention of shooting the damn ball, okay? Watch this drive. He stops this, side steps, his fucking Euro step. He has no intention of shooting the ball. No intention. Watch how he drives here. Look, the freaking Euro step every fucking 5 minutes. No intention of shooting the ball. He gets hit first, and then he attempts to shoot. And then the referee calls a blocking foul. As I drop my pen again. I'm sick of it, man. Who's this here? This is Bayside Junior. He said I stopped watching the game. I'm just listening to you instead. I can't. Listen, I'll watch it through you, man. Listen, you're not missing nothing. It's the same damn shit every game. Julius Randle just step back 3-point shot. Mitchell Robinson was able to get the rebound, but lost it. But listen, Mitchell Robinson 7'1", right? Number 17. I forgot my man's name there. I keep messing it up. I keep thinking Olakandi. That's why I don't say his name. Let me get his name correct. His name is Okongwu. Excuse me. Number 17 is Okongwu. Okongwu and number 14 was there. Mitchell Robinson got the rebound as he should because he's 7'1", but he can't hold on to it. RJ just drove just now, and he tried to do a one-handed shot right at the dotted line and just gets blocked right at his hand. You know what I'm saying? Not in the air. The ball didn't leave his hand. It got blocked in his hand, okay? As RJ fights for the rebound. Know why? Because he's a fucking power forward. Here he goes dribbling the ball up the court now with some trash-ass all-white Pumas on, looking like a straight asshole. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle got the ball looking for something. RJ went and cut. Now he's looking. He's just going to pull up. He crosses over, comes over right to the bucket, misses a point-blank shot. Mitchell Robinson was able to get the tip in there. So that wasn't a lost possession. Good work there by Mitchell Robinson. But listen, I am absolutely done with RJ Barrett, bro. I'm done with RJ Barrett as Trae Young pulls up for 3, I believe. So the Knicks are up 51-42. So what am I complaining about? We're winning, right? We're winning. But what am I complaining about? I'm complaining about the same damn thing every game. I am sick of it, man. Brunson, top of the key, being guarded by Brunson. He's going to eat the clock. There's a 7-second differential. Brunson, oh man, gets a nice pass to Grimes. Grimes is able to finish it nice and easy. A good play there. Very good basketball play. 53-41 on this clock here. Excuse me. It says 53-41 on my phone, but on the screen it says 53-42. So I don't know who to believe. Yeah, so Grimes definitely, his skin is definitely getting much more clearer. So shout out to him. Whatever was he was doing before wasn't working, so he's trying to figure it out. I'm happy for him, man. Yeah, look at the shoes. It looks like he's wearing socks. It looks like he's wearing socks with white out on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? For traction. Garbage, man. Oh my God. To me, it looked like the Cleveland. It looked like Cleveland was just out there. I get you. Oh my God. Just take off the hat. Listen, I cannot take off the hat, man. I look like Iron Man, okay, if I take my hat off. Okay, freaking straight Iron Man mask. As Trae Young there, look at Trae Young. Trae Young literally has like holding spray or holding gel in the front of his head there to keep the curls together because he's completely bald up front. He's bald up top too, which is weird because he's gonna look like a straight jackass if he cuts his hair. You know what I'm saying? He's having problems there. So the time is running out there. So I guess it's gonna be the end of the half. What is the time? So I guess the referees just called something. So that might be the end of the game there, right? So it's hardly any time on the clock. So as Atlanta inbounds the ball, it's just gonna be done, right? 2 dribbles. Bogdanovich just pulls up. He misses it. Okay, so we're in halftime, man. Listen, aggravation, aggravation. Listen, we're up. We're literally up by 12. Okay, according to this thing, I guess they took one of the points away from maybe it was a 3-point shot that they called it a two now. So it's 53-41. The Knicks are literally winning by 12, guys. You know what I'm saying? But we're winning by 12, but the manner of which we're playing is exactly the same. So it's just aggravating. I was trying to get this fucking guy, Ralph, to have a basketball conversation with me. It's like pulling teeth sometimes talking to that guy. But he's like, oh, I need to see more. Oh, after 21 games, only 21 games. How many times did he say 21 games in that last pod, man? But listen, it's been 4 years of RJ Barrett. You know, so it's not 21 games, not only 21 games, because Tom Thibodeau is not counting these 21 games. Tom Thibodeau was counting what he said he was going to do to start the season. Tom Thibodeau's not looking at the first 21 games. You know what I'm saying? So talking about the first 21 games, are we going to give up after the first 21 games? Are we going to give up before Christmas or whatever? Listen, Tom Thibodeau does not coach that way. So why do we keep talking about that? How can we get better? Are we watching the same thing? Is RJ he's gonna figure it out? Oh, he usually starts the year out slow and stuff like that. Like what I'm trying to say is that the same things keep happening. Like the joke. Cat Williams, he said Whitney Houston there was rumors that she was smoking crack and not smoking crack, but like doing coke and all kind of stuff her whole career, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believed it until she met Bobby, and then they tried to blame Bobby. No, Whitney Houston was doing drugs from the beginning. Okay, freaking hood rat. You know what I'm saying? Nobody believed it because she was, I want to dance with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would believe somebody like that would be a drug addict, right? But hey, rest in peace to Whitney Houston. No disrespect. Okay, that's why I said Cat Williams joke. You know what I'm saying? If they were saying the same thing about you for all these years, man, then listen, then that is what you are. Okay. If they've been saying the same thing about you all these years, then that is what you are, man. So here we go. 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 Let's do the freaking halftime report. Let's make it. Should I make it bigger? No, I will leave it like this. Let's take a look here. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Take it down to 125. Go over to the game charts. Before we do that, let's do the halftime. Let me see. Let's do the quarter to quarter. 31 points for the Knicks in that first quarter to 20, and then 21 to 22, basically even in that second quarter. So thank God for that first quarter because I was able to give us that buffer of 12 points, excuse me. So that's what's up. Right now, let's get into the shot charts. Left-hand side is Atlanta. Atlanta's been getting a lot of shots all across the board. Look at all those reds. Look at all those reds for Atlanta. Okay, 17 for 45. They're shooting 38%. Look at all those reds. Those are shots that they make. You know what I'm saying? So Lord have mercy. Watch out for that third quarter right now. Because I mean, all these shots that they're getting, all these wide open corner threes and this type of thing, pull up threes and all these red stuff in the middle. Atlanta makes those shots. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with DeJounte Murray. I don't know if he's going to be out, but I'm expecting him to come back. I don't think that he hurt himself. We'll see. But I'm expecting him to come back. So beware of that third quarter. Look at the Knicks shot chart. Very nice. This is typical New York Knicks stuff here. A lot of stuff missed at the rim. Shout out to RJ, missed a couple of shots in the middle there. Brunson missed a couple chippies on the inside. Julius Randle tends to do that often too. So we missed a couple chippies inside today. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we're shooting 43% from the field. Atlanta also shot 45 shots to 42 shots, on the rim. You know what I'm saying? So that's a sign there to watch out for this third quarter. Knicks' biggest lead was 18 at one point. You know what I'm saying? Back to 12. You know what I'm saying? Longest run was 17. I believe that 17 run was Atlanta. Atlanta had a 17 to 0 run, for the Knicks against the Knicks to cut the lead to 1, I believe. 1 or 2. Cut the lead to 1 or 2. And well, basically 1, because if the Knicks were up by 18, they had to cut it to 1. Only 1 lead changed today, but the Knicks were able to come back to get it up by 12. So let's take a look at the game summary here, game comparison, excuse me, on the right-hand side. Rebounding is dead even, which is interesting because watching the game, it looked like Atlanta was getting more opportunities with the rebound. So we'll look at the offensive rebounds and stuff too as we look at this. 12 assists for the Knicks, which is interesting. 12-7. That's because DeJounte wasn't playing probably. No steals for them. We got three. They got 6 blocks, which is interesting because we have the defensive player of the year, Mitchell Robinson. And there's only one shot, block shot so far. 6 turnovers to 4. The Knicks always or usually don't turn the ball over. Even if no matter how bad we play, they seem to don't register turnovers. But how many times did RJ fall on the floor, man? I feel like they count those things as shot attempts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Atlanta shot 11% from the 3-point range. That's not gonna happen in the second half. So that's gonna be the tail of the tape there. 11% from the 3-point range to 44 for the Knicks. That's definitely gonna change. The Knicks are not gonna shoot 44 in the second half, and absolutely Atlanta's not gonna be shooting 11% from the three. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm looking at the screen there. The answer to the Knicks' problems is right on the screen for anybody watching ESPN. We got the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards. The answer to the Knicks' problems this year is right on that screen right there. That's all I need to say. Atlanta right now points in the paint. They're leading us 28-20. Second chance points 10-7, which is interesting because the Knicks are leading them in rebounding. Fast break points, Atlanta is leading 2-0. So we're not getting much going with the fast break stuff today. Even though I feel like the Knicks are pushing the pace, but there's not a lot of converting, I guess, on the fast break. But it is what it is, man. This is a very annoying. I don't see how anybody could get any pleasure from watching this game. There's like, what kind of pleasure would you get from this? It's really just Atlanta not doing what they're supposed to do, not what the Knicks are doing to Atlanta. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Like the Knicks need to continue to dictate their pace, and instill their will on the other teams. Hopefully the other team stinks up the place. You know what I'm saying? And then we could take advantage of that because we don't play well. So if we can get the other team to play bad too, then it doesn't look so bad. It's like the pressure to be perfect is not there because the other team is not perfect. Now, literally, I'm sweating my nuts off, man. So my man, Almighty Finesse wants to see the hairline. So we all friends here. I got to take the headphones off because I'm sweating because I'm a little bit too excited, probably because of the coffee. Yeah. Thank God I got an undershirt. I got to take the hoodie off because I'm sweating too much here. Unbelievable, man. I'm a little bit too excited today because I want to win this game so bad. But that's not really it. Let me put the hat on. Everybody's getting excited. I know you're getting excited. Put the hat back on. Put the headphones back on so I can hear myself. But it is what it is, man. I'm like, I just don't like bad basketball. You know, I just don't like bad basketball. I don't like hoping that our guys don't dribble off their foot. Or hoping that they don't make the right pass, or hoping that they don't make a air ball or something like that. I'm like, the Knicks have to play perfect basketball. Tom Thibodeau runs the same play over and over again. For a team last year, they didn't really do a lot of pick and roll. This year, we're pick and rolling too much with Brunson there, but there's no variety in the pick and roll. It's just the same pick and roll play where somebody sets a pick. Brunson goes around it, looks around, looks around, and then just throws a shot up. Julius Randle does the same thing. RJ does the same thing. It's the same exact pick and roll shot with no variety, no cutting, no nothing. It's at the top of the key. We got no pick and roll going on the left hand side in the corner. We got none going on the right hand side in the corner. It's just the top of the key pick and roll, no matter who it is, every single time down. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You got people in the chats that's talking about, we need to do some more pick and roll. Man, what are you talking about? What? Oh man, oh my God! Now I know why I watch ESPN. It's not the young lady on the left. I know that. It's the young lady on the right, the WNBA player. Holy moly. My baby right there looks like a freaking lobster. Woo! Red snapper out this motherfucker. Look at this young lady. It looks like she got an exoskeleton on that body. Her makeup is nice. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing bad to say about her. Beautiful eyes, man. Lord have mercy. I do not like her microphone at the top of her neck there. It sucks. But the angle that's the best for this young lady is the side profile. Boy, look at that, boy. She's doing a great job, hiding the knock knees because she plays basketball, with the cross legs. So I guess that must be systematic, to make sure she keeps those legs crossed because it doesn't show the knock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this young lady here that's next to Dickhead right here. I'm not really a fan of hers. I don't really like the way she dresses too much, man. But I'm telling you, that lady on the right hand side, I believe that's the young lady that plays for the Sparks. If I'm not mistaken, I can't get her name. Do you have her name? Yo, she is incredible, beautiful. Look at this woman, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the eyes. Like, I mean, she looks like a freaking woo. She looks like a freaking like goddess. And then, let me tell you something. Those arms are long, those fingers are long. Lord have mercy. She's a you know she's a good post player. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Beautiful freaking woman. I don't know what she's saying, but I just like to watch her. You know what I'm saying? Look at Dick Jefferson there. Look, like if he was to put a wig on Jefferson, he would look just like this young lady on the left hand side. I can't think of her name. I can't stand her. She's the one that took over for the other young lady when she got herself in trouble. But I got a feeling that this young lady here on the left, she's gonna end up getting herself in trouble too, because she's a little feeling herself and stuff. But that young lady on the right, boy, beautiful woman, man, beautiful, 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 beautiful woman. Not for nothing. Richard Jefferson, I like the way he's dressed. There's a difference between the way the other guy was dressed, because Jefferson is actually wearing a blazer. The other guy was literally wearing a suit jacket. Looking like a straight jackass. So I don't necessarily like the commentary that the ESPN gives, man. So I'm just doing my thing, man. With here, so 53-41, as you see on the screen, man. Nothing you can really do. You can't really complain about it. It just is what it is. I want to win. I do want to win. I do want to win. I would like to win more decisive. I don't want to keep seeing the same repeat offenders every single night. I don't want to see the same mistakes all of the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see coaching from last year. I want to see adjustments and stuff like that pertaining to right now, today. We're not going to get none of that. We're not going to get none of that. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. 53-41. So far so good. I didn't really do much about individual stuff. Trey Young is doing what he does, 12 points, not really passing the ball a lot, which is interesting. Atlanta Hawks don't have no assists hardly. You know, what else is going on? Capella's doing his job, 6 and 9. AJ Griffin, not Adrian Griffin. That's Adrian Griffin Jr. I'm impressed by him. I think within maybe his second and third year, you're really going to see a really good NBA basketball player with this guy, AJ Griffin. They got Johnson too. That's Jalen Johnson. He didn't do nothing. He had 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. DeJounte Murray, like I said, only played 4 minutes, but he hurt his ankle. So I'm looking to see if he's going to come back in the second half. I didn't hear them say anything about it or notice them talking about him. You got a Kongwu, 7 and 4. He's been playing decent. Definitely been playing good on the inside. Bogdanovich, whatever. He played 14 minutes, only had 4 points. Nothing else. No other stats. So that's odd. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they make those adjustments in the second half. For this Atlanta's team, because Atlanta has certain things over us that they're not using. You know what I'm saying? That like I said, Dejounte Murray got hurt, and Bogdanovich didn't really get off either. So definitely the second half is going to be interesting to see how they bounce back from that. From the Knicks perspective, man, I can't really say nothing because like we're not all of a sudden going to start running an offense, a different offense. We're not all of a sudden going to start, creating shots, like from RJ and things of that nature. We're not all of a sudden going to start sniping guys from three or whatever. We're not going to do anything that we haven't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to be our guys. So, like I said, in order for us to maintain this lead here, we just have to play grinded out basketball. Smash into people, mess up, what I'm saying, crash into people on the other end, and then just make it a very sloppy, unprofessional looking basketball game, and the Knicks will have a shot to hold on to this lead and actually beat this Atlanta team. We have to play so unorthodox and so fucked up that Atlanta can't guard us because they don't know what the hell we're doing. You know what I'm saying? That it goes against the game plan and everything. That's how we have to play. We have to play so terrible that the other team don't know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we're going to maintain this lead. Brunson is 1 for 7. He's having an off game there, but still 5 assists, three rebounds, excellent. 12 points for Grimes, very very opportunistic today. The ball just happened to fall in his lap a couple times. Julius Randle was chucking a lot in his first half because he was being guarded by number 7. Which is this guy Jalen Johnson. He was being guarded by Jalen Johnson. So he saw like barbecue chicken, so he was just chucking in that first half. Buyer beware, man. We definitely got to be careful what's going on there. Quickly, Hartenstein, McBride, Obi Toppin, trash. For a team that we thought that we had a good bench, absolutely not. We have been disappointed in everything that we talked great about in the summertime and everything that we talked about as far as building with this team. The only thing that's gotten good is Obi Toppin's 3-point shooting. Obi Toppin's ability to hit a wide open 3-point shot in the corner or something like that is probably like the only thing that's been a bright spot this year about our play. And of course, Jalen Brunson too. Jalen Brunson doing his thing. So outside of those two guys there, there's been nothing else that we were saying about this team that was supposed to be like so good or whatever. Nothing has come to fruition. Nothing that we expected this year from this squad has come true. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, it will never come true with this group. You know what I'm saying? It would never come true with this group. So the thing is, I absolutely believe that we need to get another guy in here to open up the rotation a little bit. Get Deuce out of there to get quickly out of there or something like that. Maybe bench RJ, get somebody else better than RJ to start the game. You know what I'm saying? To be a little bit better, give us a better rebounding, better physicality, that type of thing. That's what I think. I think that's what we need to do. Benching RJ is not hurt, not demoting him. The Knicks, by the way, the Knicks have started back. This is the game clock on my clock is 11:41. It looks like it's almost identical here with the game clock on my phone. So no, it's not. I'm basically 20 seconds off. No, 10 seconds off because it's 11:29 on my phone, and right now we're 11:41 right here on my screen here. So let's get into this game. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, lower expectations. Like I said, I'm gonna try not to get upset. I got really mad at RJ, man. I get mad at him every game. I'm trying not to. As Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound and he can't turn around and score. Simple. Just simple turn around and score. He can't do it. Brunson drives and RJ misses a shot. So listen, that would have been dealt with if Mitchell Robinson got the rebound, turned around, and just laid it up. But he cannot do it. So it's frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to watch as RJ gets a steal, gives it to Grimes. What's going on here? They're calling Knicks ball. So I mean, the Knicks not doing a good job of protecting the ball there. But just simple stuff, man. Mitchell Robinson get the rebound, turn around, and lay it in. He. Oh, I like Trae Young's kicks. It's nice. Trae Young got on some Nick kicks there. That's pretty decent. Trying to get us to buy his kicks, man. They know Knicks fans love orange and blue kicks. I know I do. Those kicks are kind of fly. I like them. He got these Adidas joints over there. It kind of looks like the old Kobe kicks. Oh, those are dope. What does it say there? It says King of Broadway. Oh, you motherfucker. So I like it though. I wouldn't mind getting King of Broadway kicks there support Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? You got a Knicks colorway, man. Put them shits on the street, man. This I wouldn't mind supporting. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like the Knicks are so bad, that I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like Trae Young, man. Look, the Knicks are bad. So why not? This guy wants to make a sneaker here with the boost here. I see the boost in the back. Very nice, man. Good looking shoe there by Adidas. So anyway, that F Trae Young stuff, man, is overblown because the Knicks are not good. So it's F the Knicks. F the Knicks. Since we played Trae Young that time and we were saying F Trae Young, Knicks have not gotten better. You know, Here goes Trae Young there dribbling against Mitchell Robinson. Interior pass there to Capella. Very nice. He put the Knicks to sleep and was able to draw out Mitchell Robinson to give Capella a nice dunk there. Beautiful, beautiful basketball play. Nice lineup by Capella there. He goes Brunson dribbling the ball up the court. Uh, he's waiting for Mitchell Robinson to set a proper screen. He doesn't. He pushes off on Trae Young. The refs don't call it. Mitchell Robinson right at the front of the rim doesn't time it enough. He should have secured the rebound. He didn't. Jalen Johnson dribbling, looking, gives it to Trae Young, top of the key. Accepts the pick there. He switched on Julius. So Trae Young is playing around there. Nice in and out dribble there to get all the way to the basket, but he does get the foul. That's just a good point guard there. Brunson does the same thing. Nice change of direction. Lull the guy to sleep and then catch him with the pop crossover. Beautiful, man. So same thing there. Him lulling Robinson to sleep, lulling the Knicks to sleep to give Capella the nice shot. This is a really good basketball play there. Look at that. Nice little hesitation, to make sure that to get distracted enough to get Capella that shot. Good basketball play there. Trae Young about to pull up for three. For a free throw line shot. He has like the longest gray hair, man. You want to talk about these guys are like young. How old is Trae Young? Trae Young is Trae Young is 24 and has more gray hair on his chin than I do. Sheesh. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Trae Young looks like the lost member of the DeBarge family, man. He looks like El DeBarge's grandson. As Brunson drives there, pulls up about the free throw line in the corner, knocks it down. Good shot there by Brunson. We're up 57-47, man. Keep this thing going. Let's win this game. Knock these guys out the park, man. Hold down the front court there as Mitch Robinson gets lost on the switch, having to guard the perimeter, and RJ is taking advantage of there by just a bigger player in Capella. Brunson pulls up here. He's being guarded by Aaron Holiday. Mitchell Robinson is in the way. Brunson loses the ball. Looking. Nobody's cutting. Gives it to Julius. Julius fakes it. Goes right all the way to the basket. Left-handed floater. It's good. No foul. Yeah, he gets the foul. Okay, good. So Capella has not believed a foul called on him all game is the truth. Let's say what's up to you guys in the chat because I'm ignoring you guys. Yo, Jarrell always gets on me. He says, yo, I be talking for 40 minutes, man. I forget the whole chat sometimes, man. It is what it is. I'm sorry, man. So I see Kareem Grant here. I see Harlem CEO, my man there. Super Dick. You know, he got Chini Kongwu. Yes. Her name is Chini. Oh yes, she is beautiful, baby. Yo, Wonder Woman, she's a beautiful woman. As Jalen Johnson just scored just now. He's a guy that a lot of Knicks fans were complaining about that we didn't draft him that year, but he hasn't really had his opportunity to play yet with his freaking lavender kicks there as Grimes wide open 3-point shot knocks it down. So Grimes is having a good game today, knocking down these wide open jump shots. Somebody with a jump shot like his, man. Good defense on Trae there. Definitely great defense there. Good defense. Good 3-point shot by Grimes, followed by a good defensive play there. Here he goes wide open again. Julius missed him. So Julius is still looking. Finally finds him. Grimes, knock it down, baby. Yes! Grimes knocks it down. So listen, a guy with a jump shot like that, man, he's got to knock down those threes. So we were talking about it on Tony Crow's show, and we was talking about it on my show as well. Quentin Grimes is due for that 20-point game. Right now, he got 15 points. So I guess a game like today, we might actually see Grimes hit that 20-point mark this game, man. So, hey, man, get your nut off. You know what I'm saying? We need you to shoot. We need you to score. So if you can get that 20-point game just to get it off, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that will boost the confidence in that excuse me, that gentleman, and hopefully that helps out. Malika Andrews, yes, I'm not a fan of hers, man. She's a beautiful woman too. I'm not gonna diss her. She's a beautiful woman, young girl. Malika Andrews. Let me say how she's definitely in her 20s. I know that. So I'm just gonna do some research on her, Malika, because I don't want to get into something where people start saying, "Oh, you hating on black women and all kind of stuff like that." That is definitely not the case. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hating on she's 27. So I mean, 27. I remember myself at 27. I wasn't the best person at 27 either. But at 27, if you think you have some kind of success, you tend to have like a little bit of arrogance to you. So her getting the opportunity so young, man, she's absolutely definitely arrogant. So I'm hoping that as time goes on and she can act like she's been around a little bit, and then she can have a little bit more humility, a little bit, in my opinion. I don't think it's confidence. I don't think it's something like that. I just think that I just don't vibe with her at all. You know what I'm saying? It's the era too, because there's quite a few other young ladies that are out there that have that same energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have the arrogant energy to put other people down in order to push yourself up. So that's something I just can't vibe with at all, man. You can see it a mile away, and I just can't ignore it. When people are that way, I can't ignore it. I'm not going to like bite my tongue about it either. But it is what it is. I wish her much success. She made it to where she is, man. She's gonna be successful. But I just hope that she continues to grow, as a broadcaster. But yo, that young lady, uh uh Chinny, Agumink, whatever, I can't pronounce her name, but she is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Super, she got like a glow to her. Lord have mercy, I'm gonna get myself in trouble tonight. Dick Jefferson. Yes, put the exclamation point upside down for the balls and the freaking shaft right there. Dick Jefferson. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody here. Got King Ribby here. Shout out to King Ribby. King Ribby was hanging out with us too, man. Pulling teeth with Mr. Uh Ralph Diaz for my show, and then we had a great conversation, not for nothing, with Uncle Fulio and also Savvy D popped in as well. So that was a good pod, man. Check out Knicks and Bruises to watch that show. That was a good one. You know what I'm saying? So going down the line here, looking at Kareem Grant. I did mention Kareem Grant a little bit earlier. So Kareem Grant's one of my favorites, man. Definitely a big supporter of this pod, man. He has more gear than I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his accolades that he had the other day. I believe he had like a 10 year plaque, appreciation thing there. Looking really good, man. So, definitely kudos to you. Recognition. I think you said that in the comments too, that recognition is the all you need. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like I feel like I don't want to do this anymore. And then out of nowhere, somebody would hit me with a random DM, or somebody would say something on Twitter, or somebody would say something in the comments or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's enough for me to keep going for like another 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So recognition goes a long way. Shout out to anybody that's married. My wife don't give a fuck about me, man. You know what I'm saying? I work 12 hours, you know what I'm saying? But she lets me do my thing. She don't really complain too much about me being in here doing the Nick stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's the respect there. She definitely has respect for me. I respect for her too. Give her a space to let her do her thing and stuff like that. So I think things work, man. You gotta have respect. You gotta give people their flowers. Like people like to say that. Give the guys flowers. Like Nas has a good album. He said, "Yo, give that man his flowers." And he put out a good album, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He put out a good album. He's a good musician, good rapper, makes good music. You know what I'm saying? Give him his flowers. I don't know about that. How about just support the good music? You know what I'm saying? You don't give me flowers. I've been podcasting for 4 years now. It's not about getting flowers. It's about just showing appreciation and supporting somebody that's putting out good stuff. Same thing with basketball. Support people that are playing well, and guys that are not playing well. Let's not pretend that they're playing well. Let's not pretend that eventually somewhere down the line they're gonna stop playing well. It's not. That's not how It's not how it's ever gonna work. You know, as Nick McMillan. Let's not forget how bad Nick McMillan was with the Seattle Supersonics. He was a backup point guard, 6'5" defensive player. He was a trash can when he was a player. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a trash can. But that's like a talk for another day. So let's see who else is here. Oh man, ah, he goes Bayside. Bayside said he turned the game off earlier. So he said, "I'm gonna say something a little crazy. Does anyone else wonder if we would be better off starting Fournier and benching RJ?" That is the key, Mr. Bayside Jr. That's the key. I was saying that Washington and Chicago Bulls game has the key for the Knicks' success. As far as trading and stuff like that, I think the answer is in that game that we probably need to trade for somebody on one of those rosters. You know what I'm saying? And putting RJ on the bench. I think Fournier is done right now. The disrespect for Fournier, by just completely benching him, I think that he just needs to go to a different team. I feel bad for him. Right now, he's leaning forward with his arms crossed. I'm definitely disappointed, man. To be like that, he just really needs to go. Because if you start calling on him to contribute now, it's going to be hard for him to get that confidence back. Because you emasculated him. Being emasculated is not fun. It's not a fun thing. I just finished saying that the appreciation and the recognition and stuff like that goes a long way. But once that is taken away, you can't like take it away and embarrass me and then say, "Hey, come on, man, come on back and play at a high level." It's hard. It's hard to do. It's definitely hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to commit to that. I feel bad. I feel bad for that because I know what that feels like. But at the same time, it's about the Knicks. It's not about Fournier. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I really think I keep mentioning this beautiful young lady on the Knicks coaching staff too. I need to find her. She's sitting to the left, right behind Quentin Grimes to the left. Beautiful young lady with a little, yeah, she has a shaved sides with a bun there. I need to find out her name because I've been noticing her. She says she's a new face on the bench. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. So I definitely feel like RJ needs to go off the bench. It's not a demotion. It's just what's best for the team. Of course, we would like to trade Julius, but if you trade Julius and it's just too much things that need to move around. What we need to do is trade the guys that we don't need on the roster, get somebody here that can actually play, bench RJ, put that person at the starting three, and let it go. Let it go from there. And I think that will set us up for the rest of the year. Whether we're talking about tanking and stuff like that, I just don't want no part of it. If the Knicks don't make the playoffs still, then so be it. We just deal with it like that. I think karma is definitely something that's on our side. If we continue to grind the way that it is, we don't need to cheat. We don't need to hope. We don't need to have a dollar in the dream. We just need to keep this thing grinding. Brunson is 27 or whatever how old he is. Julius is 27. You know what I'm saying? It's time to stop fooling around. We're not rebuilding. We just signed all these guys. We're not going to start to unsign them and trade guys for first round draft picks now. We can't do that. We can't do that. We have to keep moving forward, man. And I feel like we have a window that's opening, and I feel like we need to do something to try to crack that window open and keep chipping away at that window for the next foreseeable future with Brunson here on his contract. I think like I said, Julius just signed his contract. RJ just signed his. So I think that we have a window of 4 to 5 years with this group. So maybe we need to invest in it. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on the whole trade front. So like I said, I will try to elaborate on that tomorrow. We'll see what I can do. But I'll definitely see what I can do with that. Good fake there by Brunson, but they called it travel. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. Bayside Junior, I think we're on the cusp of something. The window is cracked open, and I think we need to open it. We need to open it. We need to double down on what we're doing. Work with this group because we got guys that, like I said, 27 years old. RJ is 22, but it's not RJ's window. It's not RJ's window. Mitchell Robinson. How old is Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson is about the same age or something like that. But we need to take advantage of this window here. Let me see how old Mitchell Robinson is. Mitchell Robinson is 24. So listen, man, these guys are not getting any younger, man. So the window of opportunity to get the best out of this group is right now. Quentin Grimes, is only in his second year, but Quentin Grimes is also 22. So like I said, the time is now to get the best out of this group. You know what I'm trying to say? So, whatever that is, we need to figure that out. It goes, Deuce McBride playing good defense there on Trey. He played defense on him a little earlier and did a great job at that. He goes, Mitch Robinson had to switch. Mitch Robinson fell asleep and allowed him to shoot right in his face. So if you're going to switch and put Mitchell Robinson on it, because Mitchell Robinson can guard the perimeter, if he's going to fall asleep and allow Trey Young to shoot over him like that, then like I said, like I keep saying, then we don't need him. He's not that good of a defensive player if stuff like that happens, He goes, Julius, man, fakes a shot and jumps. He goes, Brunson all the way to the bucket there. Nice little shot over Capella. Mitchell Robinson in the right place at the right time, gives it out to Julius, knocks down the three. So good shot there, man. The Knicks are just a step ahead of Atlanta right now. I feel like Atlanta is looking for some offense. They only have Trey. They don't have anybody else that can do anything right now. They got number 27 is looking, you got AJ Griffin, that's there. Number 27 is a nobody, born into the 2000. Never heard of him a day in my life. So who exactly is Trey Young passing to? There's nobody to pass to. So they're in trouble in themselves too. They need to figure it out. But I think the Knicks are right there. Look at RJ, just forcing contact, not even trying to shoot. Not even trying to shoot. So they call a continuation. So RJ Barrett is a trash can. RJ Barrett needs to come off the bench. I can't say it enough. RJ Barrett needs to come off the bench. We need to get a replacement for RJ in the starting lineup and let RJ come off the bench. Look at that, forcing the contact. You know what I'm saying? And then like the referee, please call a foul. It's like crazy, man. So Bayside, let's get off this here. Let's cut it down here. Bayside is going crazy. What else are you talking about? He said, if this is really about accountability, then RJ would be I'm with you. We on the same page. We on the same. I just turned the sound off by accident. We're definitely on the same page. King of Broy. It's disrespectful. I get it, man, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the trolling and stuff like that. It's good for the game. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind wearing it. Like I would buy the kicks just as a goof, And if you saw me, oh, you're a Knicks fan, you wearing my kicks? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm wearing your kicks and you're sucking my dick too, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can give it up. So if you give it up, you got to take it back too. Definitely got to take it back. Yeah. So definitely, man. Me and you on the same page on Bayside. I'm watching your comments. Los Knicks, what's good, my man? Yeah, I see the bird's nest there. Ain't supporting bird nest head. Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. But buying to troll is a whole different story. He goes quickly faking. I'm also tired of Quickly as well. Quickly is so erratic. I'm tired of him as well, but it is what it is. You got Deuce McBride that's not going to waste too much movements. Another player that I would like to see Svi. Nobody's talking about it, but Svi scored 35 points in that game in the G League, man. So nobody's really talking about that. RJ's playing with, yep, exactly. He's playing. That's exactly how he's playing. Los Knicks. He's playing as if he has weighted, like ankle weights on. He runs like that. He runs like he's wearing ankle weights. You know, as number 27 pulls up. So Atlanta's really not playing well. So just like Cleveland came in here and laid an egg, Atlanta came in here and laid an egg too. So that's good for the Knicks, man. Quentin Ntilikina, that's what State was saying the other night. Shout out to State, man. It was great seeing him. I haven't talked to State in a long time. Because I can't do the Twitter Spaces because I don't like to get into the cursing matches with people. But State's thing there. But definitely State definitely wants to get back into the streaming and stuff and doing more pods and stuff. So I guess he'll come on here and he'll try other people's pods too. So definitely support the everybody as a unit. Like it would be nice if all of these podcasters that do you know that communicate well with each other, that have good rapport with each other, like all of us, the whole MBK fam, all of us have good chemistry with each other. Me and State have great chemistry with each other. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice if we had a joint network, where we all was just working. But everybody has their own platform and they're gonna do what they're gonna do. You have your own style, your own voice that you want to kick it, how you do it. So it works. It works the way things are. But definitely, man, we all support each other. At least on the MBK side, all MBK affiliates. You're talking about Lawrence Tears. You're talking about me with Dire Knicks. You're talking about Knicks and Bruises. You're talking about Steph's show. You're talking about Still Knicks. Everybody fucks with each other. You know what I'm saying? And there's quite a few other affiliates too that's affiliated with the whole scheme. Talking about Hardwill and those guys. So there's a lot of camaraderie with the groups, man. So definitely, man. Hopefully, if somebody really breaks out, that we all help each other out in that regard. That'd be really dope. 78-61, Knicks are up. Quickly, you can't believe it. None of these players believe they do anything, man. So what else is going on here? We got Grimes. Grimes has 18. Yeah, I think Grimes is definitely going to get his 20-point game today. He has 21 minutes right now, 18 points. So right now, it's not time yet, but when Grimes comes in here, we definitely need to start calling his number, man, trying to get him that 20-point a game just so he can get it. Get it out the way, and then hopefully it's contagious that he'll be able to get close to it more often. Because the way that he plays, in the matter that he doesn't waste time out there, I think is fantastic, man. He's definitely somebody that's a plus player. Like I'm trying to say, we're getting good players here. Like I'm not a fan of RJ Barrett, but RJ Barrett's in the wrong role. Just like Julius Randle is in the wrong role. Brunson is in the current role that he's in. Mitchell Robinson is who he is. And Grimes right now is in his role. He just needs to come out of his shell a little bit. Grimes right now is in a great role right now, playing defense on the perimeter and stuff like that. So he's in a good role. So like we're building. Hartenstein might be the guy that we might need to upgrade also. Maybe get Jericho Sims in there instead of Hartenstein. As RJ just hits a three there. RJ's on finding his offense right now. So he's working hard. That's one thing about RJ. He's working hard. Well, like I said, he's in the wrong role though. He's in a role where we're asking too much for him. He's aggravating me too much. Here goes Julius Randle, full head of steam all the way to the basket there, like a runaway train. So the Knicks are coming away now. Yes, man, 20-point lead by the Knicks in the third quarter there. Trae Young is by himself, man. So listen, like I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be like, kick a man while he's down, that type of thing. But listen, Atlanta doesn't have enough firepower. They have a lot of injuries right now. It looks like DeJounte Murray might not come back. Probably he's not gonna come back at all. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. Trae Young is by himself tonight. So the Knicks are handling business, and that's what's up. Yeah, man. But I'm very anxious for the Knicks to really, get it off there. Yeah, shout out to Ralph, man. Me and we know what's funny. As soon as I hit the end button, Ralph is talking. Ralph is constantly talking. Like with me and him, like we all do it. Shout out to MBK, Harlem CEO. Shout out to MBK. But we all after the podcast, if we kept it rolling, like I say, if we recorded the screen, there's a whole nother podcast that happens after the podcast. So we actually talk. Let's say we could do a 3-hour podcast, and we might do 3 hours after the podcast is over. You know what I'm saying? Because like we legit got a lot of love for each other, off the course. So we talk about podcasting, we still talk about the Knicks after we finish talking about the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about personal stuff too, man. So we really rock with each other, man. We're a really good group of people. I'm so happy that I'm a part of it, man. I'm part of the crew. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, man. It's really, really good. But Ralph is the same way. Like once you get off the podcast, let's say we do an hour. I try to get 45 minutes out of Ralph, maybe an hour, but then after the show, he wants to do another 45 minutes, just me and him talking. You know what I'm saying? So, Ralph is scared to say what he wants to say. Ralph is afraid because he's afraid of how it's going to be chopped up after the fact. Me, like me personally, I literally don't care. I literally don't care either way. You know what I'm saying? So I just say what I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? I say it on other people's channels. You know what I'm saying. On my channel, I'm a little bit more reckless. You know what I'm saying. Just to give another variety. This is another side of my personality. My coworkers, I'm not this way at work. At work I'm professional. I'm doing my job. I'm being professional, or I'm just trying to get through the day because it's a long fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So guys are like, wow, man, when I see you on the pod, you're so different. Yeah, it's a different side of my personality. Just like if you see me on Steph's show, I'm not going to be carrying on like this. I'm going to be I'm going to definitely be more respectful because it's not my channel. And also too, Steph brings that out of me. You know what I'm saying? So I would be a lot more professional there. Tony Crow runs a professional channel as well. So I'm not going to disrespect his channel too by going crazy. Might tell a little bit more jokes because we're men, telling men jokes and stuff like that. But for the most part too, you allow Tony to be the anchor because that's what he's good at. And then if he poses a question, you handle the question and you deal with the argument. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different side of my personality. So there's so many different layers to it, man. So that's what I'm trying to get at with Raph. But Raph is so stuck with that PTSD shit, man. So he's really good. I'm giving him an opportunity on my channel to do his thing. But we'll continue to grow there. We'll see how that segment evolves as time goes on. Well, we'll see, man. Tuesdays right at the present time is locked in for me and Ralph, man. So like I said, we'll see how that evolves as time goes on. Yeah, man. But definitely, man. Thank you for support, man. Thank you guys for the support of the channel. Thank you guys for not only supporting me, supporting everybody. Shout out to Jarrell. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's supporting. It's a beautiful thing here. The chat is extremely important. We will like a lot of these channels. None of us will be anything without people watching and rocking with us. So that's everything, man. I appreciate every subscriber, every like, everything that happens with this thing. And I'm definitely very grateful. And what I'm saying I'm glad that the Knicks are up by 20 because it allows me to like talk off topic a little bit. Damn, man, 83 to 63, man. Hopefully the Knicks can hold on and knock these guys out the park. Shout out to the lime yellow there, some neon yellow sneakers that quickly has. Quickly had Hartenstein open, but chose to kick it out to Julius. Julius does knock down the three. It's a good shot by Julius. Julius is out there having fun, man. When Julius is smiling, it's a good thing. He goes, Trey Young goes against Deuce. Deuce is playing really good defense. He did get crossed over just now, though. So I mean, a good offense is always beats good defense every single time. So you're not gonna hold Trey Young down on his nut the whole game. So he goes quickly. Captain Erratic is coming down the court here. Takes a pick from Hartenstein. Stutter, dribble over to Deuce. Deuce fakes the three. Gets to the Julius. Julius just launches that joint. Knocks it in, baby. So that might be a 2-point shot. They're going to count it three. They counted it as a three. 89 to 65. Wow, man. Yo, the hair. I love the hair with Julius Randle, man. The hair looks great. Definitely, man. I'm just hoping that the wavelength is changing. Almost a steal there by quickly because Trey Young always finds the ball, man. So Trey Young is being guarded by a center, 55. Little stutter step, shovel pass into number 17, misses it. Bogdanovich, number 13, misses it there. You got RJ fighting for the loose ball. Hartenstein gives it an IQ, get it across the half court. Gives it to Julius. Julius pulls up. Wow, man. Super heat check. Hartenstein is hurt, man. He just tapped the ball over. You can see like he stepped back. Like definitely some nerve stuff going on with his legs. Cross court pass there to Bogdanovich, number 13. He drives, pulls up just like DeRozan. His game rocks just like DeRozan's, man. But he's not as good as DeRozan. You got to get it. He has to get his feet underneath him. He goes, RG dribbling, crossover there, forcing contact, giving it to Hartenstein. A lot of jumping around for Hartenstein. He misses it. Julius, oh my God, I thought he was going to launch another 3-point shot. Lord have mercy. So here it goes. IQ holding it down here. I got 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4, inside. He was wide open for the layup. So that is what it is there. IQ doesn't know what a good shot is. IQ doesn't know. He just doesn't know what a good basketball player is at all. He has a skill. He has everything, but he just has no clue. IQ has no clue what a good shot is. No clue what pacing is. No good. No idea of how to run the offense. He doesn't know anything. So, like I said, it's not even worth getting that mad. Like I get mad at RJ. I got mad at him earlier today. But I mean, it's asking too much of this group. Quickly. I mean, like you hope that one day quickly would get it. I don't think he will. I don't think he ever will. Quickly might need to get 30 years old in order for him to figure it out. But right now, quickly at his age now, how old is quickly? Looking at quickly's age, quickly's 23 years old. Listen, man, 23 years old. I had my first kid, and I was a stepdad and all that stuff at 23. You know what I'm saying? So these guys got to figure it out. Oh my God, man, sheesh. Yeah, we're gonna win, man. Drill. Did you say we were gonna lose though? I think you said we were gonna lose, and I agree with you. But I think you said we were gonna lose earlier on, but we got this one. Looks like for the time being. So is Ralph from Montefiore? I wonder. That's something to ask him. Next time I see him, we'll see what's up with that. Yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. It's great to be a part of this whole Knicks culture. Definitely a great situation being here with the Knicks. It's something that I always wanted to do. I wish I would have done it a little sooner. You know what I'm saying? Try to catch the wave when it first started. It would have been nice. But trying to do your thing, trying to be a dad, trying to do the right thing and stuff. As you get older, you find time. Because like I said, I gave up drinking. I gave up fooling around with the ladies. I ended up getting married, have kids and stuff like that. I'm concentrating on working, taking care of the household. So now all of a sudden I have time. So then I also got sick and those type of things too. But life tends to give you what you ask for. If you're asking for it enough, the universe or God or whatever you want to say is going to end up giving you what been asking for. So I really a true believer in that, man. So that's what keeps the grind going too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely very very grateful for everything that's happening here. Yeah, man. So Atlanta's gonna start to crack open the bench there. So I don't know who this kid is here. Is that? I don't think that's Holiday. Is that Holiday? Yeah, I guess that is Holiday. So they haven't cracked the bench open yet. So I'm looking to see what Atlanta's doing. They got Frank Kaminsky. Frank Kaminsky hasn't really been getting them much looks either. But I thought Frank the Tank was going to be good. You know, I could have sworn that he would at least been like a rotational player, but he's like literally not anything right now. A 7 foot guy, able to shoot the three, ball handle a little bit and stuff like that. Can't defend, but at least he can do all the other stuff. So I thought that Frank Kaminsky was going to be that type of player that would be contributing to the NBA, but he definitely isn't, man. He's an afterthought. Frank the Tank, Frank Kaminsky. So wow, man, the Knicks are really kicking ass right now. 89 to 67. Let's see with Julius. Julius got 32. Julius has a quick 32, man. That 32 points happened in that third quarter, basically. So the third quarter is over right now. You got RJ Barrett with 14. Grimes is still at 18, man. So we got a whole quarter to go here. So we definitely got to get Grimes that 20 point tonight. So Grimes played on the bench for most of that third quarter, I want to say. So we gotta see if he can get him that 20 point game tonight. Quickly, 6 points, whatever. Not really much happening. Not really much happening on off the bench tonight. Good defense though. Shout out to Tony Crow. He was trying to get the defensive conversation out there. McBride is definitely contributing to that defense. Obi Toppin, like I said, you can see the writing on the wall right there. Obi Toppin only had a 3 point shot. This is a physical game, and Obi Toppin is not getting the call. He's not getting the call to contribute to the game. You know what I'm saying? So the answer's right there. That means that Obi Toppin needs to be his spot needs to be replaced. I think his spot could be replaced by pushing RJ to the bench. And like I said, and getting that real option, to start the game, I think that would be really good. Like I said, I have an idea, and I'll get into that conversation tomorrow. If you guys will hang out with me, I'll try to get on tomorrow and I'll get that conversation out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe pre-recorded if I can do that. We'll see what happens. we'll definitely see what happens there, man. But yeah, I think we're so close to unlocking, not necessarily unlocking the team, but just unlocking what the potential of of where this team can go. You know what I'm saying? Once we get there, once we get over the hump where we can crack the window open, now the window is open, then we can start fooling around and see if we can build this window and jump through the window. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's no free agents coming. Right now we got draft picks and stuff like that. We got to be lucky with the draft picks too. You know what I'm saying? Tanking is not the answer. We're not doing that right now. So it's right now is the time to take advantage of this window. It's not going to be a perfect window. And who knows? Who knows? Like if we make that move and do that, maybe that will make us a title contender. We don't know that. That we don't know until we get there. You know what I'm saying? But a window is a window. Winning is winning. You know what I'm saying? You have to be involved. Like there's 30 teams. Only what like 8 and 8, 16 teams. Only 16 teams make the. Well, now it's 20 or what is it? 20. Yeah, it's like 20 teams make the playoffs now. You know what I'm saying? With the play-ins and all this other stuff, man. But there's only one champion. So not everybody wins a championship every year, and lately it's been like Golden State had a bulk of them. Milwaukee won one. The Lakers had won one in between. The Golden State won again last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like every year somebody gets a turn to win the championship. You know what I'm saying? You have to work. A lot of teams don't win it. So I mean, yeah, why not get a team together here that's a legit playoff team and to see what we can do. You know what I'm trying to say? Like there's we just have to just go for it. We're just wasting time, I think. So get a solid team where we can enjoy the games as a fan. That every night that we feel like that we have a chance at least. Playing like this where we have one foot out the window, one foot in the window. This we can't play like that. Bogdanovich, nice little pull up jump shot, looking just like DeRozan, man. Gives it over to Hartenstein. He goes RJ, bringing the ball up the court. Gives it to IQ. Get the ball across half court for Christ's sake. IQ back to RJ. Takes a pick from Hartenstein all the way to the bucket. Turns around, gives it to IQ. They're just playing hot potato between each other. He goes IQ again. Gives it out to RJ. Deuce comes out. RJ goes in against four people, basically. Step back, jump shot, no good. Hartenstein slaps it out. Just a bad possession by the Knicks. Here goes Holiday. So that is Holiday, number 5 there. Goes all the way to the basket. Hartenstein was able to recover there. Gives it to number 9. Pull up, three-point shot, no good. Hartenstein with the rebound. Gives it to IQ. IQ on the right-hand side, looking up the court. Crossover dribble all the way to the bucket. Sidestepped in. He kicks it out. He could have just laid it up. He goes back again. Goes to the baseline now with Salantis ball. So, I mean, listen. I wish I can instantly rewind and just show it to you guys without getting a copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? But IQ literally was again all the way to the bucket. All he had to do was lay it up, but he chose to sidestep and the Euro step and to kick it back out. It's ridiculous. He did that 3 or 4 times already this game. So I mean, he's ridiculous. So right now, Grimes is in the game, so we definitely need to get him a shot. Atlanta's inbounding the ball there. We are gonna walk them up the court there. IQ's walking up Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is pointing. It's a shame that they didn't involve him in the game enough because they needed scoring. So they're going to call illegal defense there by Hartenstein, I think. Hartenstein or IQ. One of those guys. So it's a shame that Atlanta didn't take advantage of their scores there. They chose not to go at Bogdanovich. He only has 6 points. He does have 14 attempts though. So I mean, I guess they are trying to. He's actually second in attempts today for Atlanta. He goes, Hartenstein is fighting now. And the referee's not calling anything. Like, God damn, man, you're gonna call a jump ball or what? Taking too long, man. Guys are down there fighting each other. Make a call, bro. Make a call. So what do they call it? They didn't call a loose ball foul. But they didn't call a jump. They didn't call a jump ball, so they call a loose ball foul. It should have been a jump ball. So we'll see here. Inbounds pass here by number 8. Number 8, he gives it out to Holiday. Holiday's number 3, actually. Wow. Number 17 just pulled up. What an ugly ass jump shot that was. RJ dribbling up the court here. So RJ's basically playing with the second unit along with Grimes. And do you see how it works? Do you see how RJ with this unit works so much better? So that's the answer. Wow, Bogdanovich, one leg. Here comes Grimes pushing the ball up the court, looking. You got RJ on the corner there. Grimes does a good job keeping his head up, looking. He needs to spin, turn. He should have spin baseline there, wide open in the corner, all the way to the bucket. There goes the 20-point. Yeah, man. Shout out to Grimes. He finally got his 20-point game nut. So that's good for him, man. Hopefully that'll give him some confidence there. Good defense there on number 8, stopping the cutter. Good defense on Grimes there, man. So listen, I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm trying to tell you that we're right there. We're right there. Like I'm trying to tell you, it's not a diss to RJ by saying we want to bench RJ. Look at the group that we're playing with there. RJ looks very good with this group. Shout out to Grimes. Grimes there, driving baseline. But RJ looks really good. Looks really good off, with this bench group here. He goes Grimes, Deuce is a little bit too close there. The space is not good. RJ spins, against Jalen, against Coulter there. Culver, just abuses him, but he's gonna get the foul there. So listen, playing against these second tier players, man, RJ is gonna eat against this group. So I'm trying. This is my thought process, man. It just works so much better for RJ to eat off the bench against second units. You know what I'm saying? I think to feature him in the second unit is good, and then you can trickle RJ into the starting lineup crew. You know what I'm saying? Then you can just play that game. Yeah, man. So I really believe in it, man. There's some players that I want to talk about. We'll talk about it on the next pod. But you got Culver bringing the ball out the court, going between the legs. Holiday, look at Deuce, man. Deuce is a hound, causing a lot of stress there on defense. There, one hand on the hip, I see it, while he's swiping with the other hand. Good NBA defense there. He goes on Grimes, nice block out, pushing the ball up the court, nice and easy. He's looking crossover. Here he goes. There we go. This is it right there. Wow, he was too busy looking for Hartenstein to do the dump off, but he should have been looking at the rim. Watch the evolution of Grimes, man. If Grimes can get to the bucket and look at the rim instead of always looking for his teammate, watch out. That first step of Grimes is elite. Wait till he gets used to that shit. He goes Grimes playing good defense there on Bogdanovich, doing a good job handling both sides. Good recovery there. Nice recovery there. Bogdanovich, good defense there by Grimes and Hartenstein. Here goes RJ going against the second tier players. He gets stripped by Bogdanovich, just right into a triple team. Now here goes Bogdanovich driving there, pull up jump shot and a foul. So he doesn't make it. But that's the problem with RJ. RJ doesn't have any offensive awareness, goes right into a triple team and gets stripped. But that's what it is. When he does stuff like that, then you bring the starter in. You bring the starter that you have playing ahead of him. You bring him in. You bring that player in, and then you work it like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't tolerate the mistakes that RJ makes. Look at RJ complaining to the refs. You do not tolerate the stupid ass mistakes that RJ makes. You bring in the real starter. You know what I'm saying? So here goes on Julius. So now look, this is what works. RJ's complaining to the refs. So at this juncture, RJ should be the one that's subbed out right now. So we'll see what Tom Thibodeau does here. RJ needs to be subbed here. So here goes Bogdanovich, going to attempt his first free throw. I'm waiting to see if RJ comes out. So he makes the first one. So here we go. I'm looking. Julius comes in. He's pointing at RJ. Yes, take RJ out. Take RJ out. Put the real starter in. Now you got Julius. You know what I'm saying? Let RJ sit down. He did good for that little stretch. Now get your starters in here. Mitchell Robinson is getting up too. Hartenstein is going to come in next. You know what I'm saying? So now you got quickly there. So let this rock. So the next evolution would bring Brunson in there, take Deuce out, and with Deuce you bring in that new player that I'm talking about that we need to get. Quickly finally looks at the rim. Hartenstein able to get the nice putback dunk there. Good awareness there by Hartenstein. But you can see the evolution here about what I'm talking about with these Knicks. You know what I'm saying? This works. This is how it's going to work. Oh my God. It's the cheat code. That is how it's going to work. Wow. So I'm trying to tell you, we need to get that next guy. I have an idea how we can get him. We need to get that next guy to come in here to be that starter. So when RJ's and when he gets in trouble like that, you take him out. No hard feelings. You got Julius in here now. Mitch Robinson comes back in for Hartenstein now. You know what I'm saying? Then Brunson's going to come in for quickly. And then you got Deuce is the odd man there that's there to play defense. You bring in that other small forward guy, that has NBA experience that can get the 20 points, whatever. You bring him in there, and then now you grind it out. You now you have a team that you never let the offense off the hook. You never let the defense off the hook. So here we go. The Knicks are running their offense there. Little weave there. Gives it back to Julius. Julius pull up 3-point shot. No good. Here goes Bogdanovich there. Bogdanovich seems to have the confidence bouncing around here, but it's a little bit too late for that shit. Kicks it out to number 3. That's Holiday. Wow, he knocks down the 3-point shot. So be careful, buyer beware here. The Atlanta Hawks, they got a little bit of energy, got a little, like I said, they got a little bit of bounce. Trae Young is not in the game, so I wonder if he's ever going to come back. I don't know if Atlanta's conceded. They conceded on the game. They Mitchell Robinson. So now the Knicks are basically taking control of this game. So I don't think Atlanta has a shot at coming back unless they get hot and start torching. So here comes Brunson, as he should. Brunson comes in at about the 7-minute mark. I agree with that. Get him in there about the 7-minute mark. Quickly's playing good defense there. Deuce McBride kind of playing off on thing. Deuce McBride right now is doing a fantastic job defending the perimeter. So here goes Deuce McBride pushing and looking. He doesn't have any bop to his game. So here he goes a little bit closer, pulls up. No good. He doesn't have any bop and no offensive awareness or anything like that. Here goes Julius. Step back. Drive. Fake. Pulls up. No good. Was able to draw the foul there. So right now, it just our Atlanta don't have any firepower, so they're done. They're definitely done. But my mouth is I'm like drooling because I can see how we could fix the issues. I feel like it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. So the scoreboard. All right, the scoreboard is off. So I see somebody complaining about the scoreboard. So did it change? I'm just waiting for the internet to kick in. Wow, man. So that's Punchy. My man Punchy wants the correct score there. Some people want everything. They want the commentary. They want the freaking scoreboard correct. It goes 99 to 76. So you happy, brother? You happy, my brother? Definitely, man. Whoa. So who else we got? We got to see Surveyed. Surveyed is there. What's up, my man? Wow, man. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, the answer to our problems is literally right there. The difference between us being a borderline playing team to becoming a playoff team is right there. So whether or not we're going to be a championship team is asking too much. We have to get ourselves to a playoff team where we can compete against other teams to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't go from being bad to, okay, well, it doesn't win us a championship. Well, we don't know that, fam. So you have to put yourselves in the game in order to see if you can get to that championship. You keep tweaking the roster until you can get to that championship. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, we need to tank, we need to draft, we need to sign somebody. All right, whatever you say, whatever we need to do, we just need to do something. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the like you're not so smart that, oh yeah, if we tank and draft well, oh, the Knicks didn't draft well, we didn't get a good player. So then we're stuck again, right? If we keep drafting and we never hit, then we're just gonna be stuck again. So when do we just step up and say, listen, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it and see if we can get us a nice little window to try to win right now, rather than playing this God, please help me role. It's unbelievable. Yeah, man. And so I missed quite a few I missed quite a few comments here, man. So shout out to everybody here. I'm gonna try to see if I can let me see. Here goes Korean Grant. He said RJ should be on the bench. Why is he still playing? Yeah, I mean, well, he came out the game at the right time. I'm so glad that Tom Thibodeau saw it how I saw it. Like RJ was messing up. Now you bring Julius in. Take RJ out. Now you got Julius. You know what I'm saying? But the key is now keep RJ on the bench now. Now that, like I'm trying to say, that starter that we trade for, to bring to this team, that is the one that's gonna make us that real playoff team. I really believe that, man. Yeah, Grimes had a nice drive there. He should have banged it, baby. That would have been nice. But like I said, he's not aware yet. He's not aware of how good he's gonna be. Once he snaps, then you'll see. Once he snaps, I'm hoping that Grimes snaps. Like Grimes is not going to be CJ McCollum. He's not going to be like he's not going to be this Donovan Mitchell or anything like that. He's not going to be Allen Houston and none of that shit. He's gonna be Quentin Grimes, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I like Ray Williams. That's somebody that's like a former Nick that we can go to. Somebody that could play point guard, shooting guard. He played with Michael Ray Richardson. That backcourt, I could see him being like that. Eventually as like his ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Not an all-star, not an all-star player, but somebody that got a lot of bop to his game and somebody that's a serviceable, good NBA basketball player, that knows how to play. That's all you need. Put the right mix of guys together and you can win a championship. You know what I'm saying? But you can't win the championship unless you try. So I feel like this group, this Knicks we need to try. We need to go for it. And going for it is not asking so much. It's not asking to do so much. So he goes Deuce there. Deuce is doing his point guard thing there. He finds Brunson. Let Brunson come off the ball a little bit. Brunson comes baseline, gives it to Grimes. Grimes is looking, kept his dribble all the way to the basket. Ooh. So what's going on here? So they're calling off. They're calling a loose ball on Grimes there. Turnover. So it's very exciting watching Grimes play. You can see plays evolving. So I think eventually he'll get it. He'll get it, and he'll get to that. He'll get to that. There's another player too that I was saying the other night on the Bucks. Just a guy that's going to give you 14 to 15 points per game, give you good assists, play good defense, hit the 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? Definitely just be like that. 14 to 15 points per game. Maybe sometimes some years you might get a little bit more, but give you that 14, 15 points per game to be that say option, fourth option on your starters. That's all you need, man. I really like that. So are we live? Yeah, we are live. 101 to 77. I'm at 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in this game on my clock. Like I said, I'm always at least 20 seconds behind. So definitely I'm looking at it here where I'm literally about 25 seconds behind or so. Here goes Bride, fakes the three, comes on the inside. He's not looking to score, gives it over to Grimes. Grimes wide open 3-point shot. Yes, knocks it down. Oh my God, it looks great. It looks good, man. It looks good. Oh my God, it looks good. Oh my God, this is exciting. Like I said, we're playing an underhanded Atlanta Hawks team. We're taking advantage of them right now. But as we're taking advantage of them, I cannot say it enough. You can see the layers pulling back and how the Knicks can improve this club. Brunson pulls up for three, he misses it. So let's stay healthy, guys. 24-point lead. Atlanta Hawks is pushing the ball up the court. They're trying to just get a good sweat, trying to figure stuff. Here goes Kaminsky. Kaminsky, nice little drive there, number 27. So 27 got game. He's young. Like I said, born in 2000. He's 22 years old. So he's young. I think this is his rookie year. So it's about him evolving as a player too, man. He got some game to him. We'll see how that goes. Look at it. Look at these guys on the baseline. So happy like little children. Watching guys play. Jericho Sims is finally going to get some run, which is kind of a slap in the face for him. But Jericho Sims is coming in. He's going to get some run. So it looks like Tom Thibodeau is going to start to open up the bench there, give guys opportunity. So I enjoy that. Definitely enjoy that. Man, it feels as much shit talking as we do, man. It definitely feels good to see the Knicks get that win. Man, it feels good. Look at Kaminsky. Here goes Grimes. Grimes gives it to Deuce. Man, 5 minutes left in the game, and the Knicks are already calling for the bench there. Awesome. Here goes Jericho Sims. Alley-oop there. Woo! From Deuce to Grimes. So this is what we're doing here. Here goes Holiday playing point guard. So I'm looking for the bench there. Right now, it would be nice to see Svi play. Yes, he just calls Svi. Am I a psychic? I just said it. Right now would be a good time to call Svi, and then he calls Svi. So Svi is at the scores table right now. I'm interested to see who comes out. Julius got to come out. So Julius gets the rebound, gives it out to Brunson. Brunson's walking the ball up the court. So he's going through between his legs looking. Dribbling around, top of the key, free throw line. Here goes Grimes all the way to the baseline, stops, pulls up. Ooh, misses that. I like that though. Here goes Aaron coming out there. So Brunson is playing. So it would be nice to get Brunson out of there too. So I'm anxious to see who comes out for the Knicks. It might be Brunson. Brunson might be the one that's coming out because we already got Deuce out there. Wow, inside, good pass there by Grimes to Jericho, but Deuce was able to get the recovery. So I'm very anxious to see who's going to come out. Here goes Deuce. Deuce is driving. I mean, Brunson is driving all the way to the bucket. Pass right between his hands there to Grimes. So who's coming out? Substitution is going to be made here. So there, I see Brunson and Grimes slapping hands there. So Tom Thibodeau's calling somebody else. So somebody called a timeout. So Tom Thibodeau is definitely clearing the bench now. So that's what's up. Ah man, so I'm very anxious to see how we play this these last 3 minutes or so. So you see Julius is nice and happy, Hartenstein is nice and happy. Good win, good feel good win. Look at Dolan. So Dolan's down there. So what's Dolan? Dolan's writing him a check. What's Dolan doing over there? Dolan just signed something. You know what I'm saying? What he gave him a bonus just now. So I'm anxious to see what this lineup is looking like here. So I like that they called Svi's name. So right when they call a timeout, you see Tom Thibodeau calling down the bench to somebody else there. So I would like to see who this five guys are going to be, starting this game there. So I'm excited because a door just opened up for how the Knicks can be successful going forward. Oh my God, man! We beating the Jazz. Uh, who's the next? What's the next game? The next game we play the Hornets next. The Hornets is a winnable game. The Kings is going to be a tough one. After that, the Bulls. I think we play the Bulls back to back. Bulls back to back. Bulls back to back. That's on the 16th. What else we got going on here? You got the Pacers is another good one that's gonna be nice to play. Golden State. I would like to get revenge on them at Madison Square Garden. Then we got the Raptors. Is a nice game. Bulls again. That's Christmas Eve. On Christmas, we play the 76ers. So listen, man, I'm not afraid of no smoke. We got a lot of good games there. Mavericks. I saw people complaining saying that the Knicks got a tough schedule coming up. No, we don't. We have a very favorable schedule coming up. So if the Knicks can get like the net within the next, how many games is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got man. Let me count that over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 9, 10. Yeah, 12. We got 12 more games in the season. So if we can finish not 5-5, because it's six, it'll be 6-6, not 6-6. So I mean, if we can, if we can squeeze out maybe like say let me think here. If we could squeeze out 7-5, is that the correct math? 7-5? If we could do 7-5 in the next 12 games, that's excellent. I'm thinking 8-4. I'm thinking we might be able to do 8-4. If we do 8-4 in the next few games, that's excellent. And then, like I said, it primes us to get that next player without trading any of our key guys. Get somebody in here with some of the guys that we have in extra. You know what I'm saying? Get them in here and see what we can do. Ooh, man, I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you got your wish too. Definitely got your wish with the Sims thing, Jericho Sims. Yeah, man, I'm very excited, man. Very excited. Did I lose the chat? I hope I didn't lose the chat. I hope I didn't lose the chat there. I got 948. 948 was my last message. Now it's like 10 o'clock, so I think I might have lost the chat. So I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if I lost my internet or whatever, man. I think I might have lost the chat. Yep, I think I might have lost something. Something happened here. So I'm looking to see what's going on here. Something definitely happened on my end. So Safari said we here, bro. Okay, I got you. So maybe it's just like a dead point in the chat. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm definitely using a different system here. I had problems the other day where the stream didn't close. So I almost cursed them out. But everything seems to be good too, man. So I'm watching them. That better not happen again because I did lose the stream. If you want to see that episode, it's on Twitter still, but it's not on YouTube. The YouTube version got deleted. So here goes the Knicks. I'm looking to see who's out there. So we got IQ came in. IQ Deuce with Svi. Grimes is out there and Jericho. Okay, I'm with it. So Svi is over there guarding Holiday at the moment. Good defense by Deuce. So listen, man, this group has a lot of active hands, man. Guys are very hungry and stuff like that. So it's good to see. It's definitely good to see that mix. But like I said, getting RJ off that starting lineup and getting somebody in here that balances things out a little bit better is the key. It's the key for it all right here. I'm a big fan of Svi, so I would like to see what Svi can do, but that's not going to happen. Well, we'll see. He goes Frank Kaminsky there, fakes the three, gets all the way down, gives it back to number 27 to number 7. 7 drives, 1 foot layup there. That's why you're not in the NBA. That's why you're not getting no minutes, brother. Here goes Jericho Sims thinking he's a point guard. Here goes Grimes there, stutter stepping, looking for the point guard. Gives it to Deuce. So where we at? I'm at 2 minutes and 30 seconds here. We got a 10-second shot clock. Deuce gives it to Jericho. Jericho, nice little floating shot there. So Jericho Sims, man, he definitely needs some time. So like I said, a guy like Hartenstein might be a guy that we might be able to move. As Hartenstein is getting up there, why is Hartenstein getting up? Who is Hartenstein coming in for? So he goes number 8 there. Nice little reverse layup there for number 7. So Tom Thibodeau doesn't like something, so he's going to take out somebody and put Hartenstein in. So I'm curious to see if he's going to take Jericho out right now. After Jericho did something very nice. I'm curious to see if he's going to single out Jericho. Let's see what happens there. So Hartenstein is literally at the scores table. I want to see who comes out. Because if it's Jericho, if Jericho comes out, okay, Grimes comes out. All right, Grimes comes out. So he's putting Hartenstein out there just to give a little bit more muscle out there to protect the paint. All right, so you got Hartenstein, Jericho as the power forward. So Jericho is getting a look at power forward at the moment with Svi at the 3. So that's what's up. Here goes the Knicks. There's Svi number 17, which I like the number. Jericho, we got Jeremy Lin's number on Svi. Got the right number. He's going to be inbounding the ball there. Let's get this moving there. Got a minute and 35 seconds there. Svi is on the bottom there, looking for him. He gets the ball. Wow, pulls up right away, knocks it down. I'm telling you, maybe Svi is the guy. Maybe Svi is the one that needs to start because he could shoot, man. So maybe it's him. Maybe we need to look from within. Maybe Svi is the guy. Yeah, it makes you wonder. He goes Hartenstein there to protect the paint, gives it to IQ. IQ walks it up. Svi is open there. Svi is open left hand side. You blind fuck. IQ drives there. He had Svi open over there, and then he causes a turnover. Oh my God! It's the Knicks ball or is it a turnover? Come on, man. IQ, wake the fuck up. So here comes Atlanta. So it's a turnover by IQ. So IQ is literally blind in his damn left eye with Svi wide open. That was a shot right there. So here goes less than a minute now. Less than a minute. Okay, man. Goes Aaron Holiday. He's probably gonna okay. Good defense by IQ. Over to number 27. He's got to get it up there. Number 4 seconds on the shot clock. Shot is up, he knocks it down. So 44 seconds left. Knicks are up 111 to 86. Now there's something to talk about. Now Tony Crow wants to talk about defense. You know what I'm saying? Is the Knicks playing defense now? Can we believe it? Because a bunch of us were saying that we need a couple more games to really talk about it. So now we can talk about it. Did the defense lock down Atlanta, or was Atlanta shorthanded? I think Atlanta's shorthanded. As Holiday, the other Holiday finally came back in the game. Did the other Holiday play? Come on, man. So you mean to tell me they had Drew Holiday? Oh, he did play 23 minutes, but he didn't do shit all day. So he did play his 23 minutes, but he didn't do anything. So that's interesting. Wow, man. So I would love to see Svi in a little bit more minutes, man. I know the Grimes with the defense, it works there. Tom Thibodeau has his idea, but I'm telling you, to make us make that next move, man, I think they need to bench RJ and get another player in there to start. I really believe in that. I really believe in that. Deuce McBride can be the 10th man, as a defender. But I get it. The 9-man rotation works the best, man. He goes good defense there by IQ. Hook pass there to Holiday, wide open. Nothing you could do about that. Knicks broke down defense there. So here goes Svi. Svi looking for the point guard. 9 seconds. Game is over, man. But I see an opening. I see an opening for the Knicks to get better. I really see it. I think this guy's Svi. I think we're selling him too short. I think that guy might have something. But I don't know. I love Julius Randle and his wife, man. It's good to see. It's a family man. Most of the Knicks are good guys. You don't hear nothing about them partying or anything like that. But it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. The Knicks win. Good vibes here today, man. I'm glad the Knicks won. Yeah, I'm glad that yo. Shout out to Stafford, yo, Stafford, man. I heard that you were in a car accident or something like that, man. I feel bad hearing about that. I hope everything is good. Hope everything is good. Hope to see you on Steph's show when Steph comes back. You know what I'm saying? And we can chop it up and talk some Knicks and stuff, man. Shout out to the bowling chick, aka Tsunami Speaks. She's also on Steph's show. She's also not feeling too good, man. She just came home from the hospital, so I don't know if we're gonna see her doing any pods anytime soon until she can get herself together. So definitely prayers to her. Prayers up for uh Mr. Uncle Freezy. I know his wife is having her health issues. So it's very trying for his family. Shout out to Cornerstone. Cornerstone has his own health issues, and his wife has some health issues as well. So a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with certain people out there. So just prayers out to the community. Prayers out to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If anybody's dealing with anything privately and stuff like that, man, God bless you. Hopefully everything is good. Everything will be better as time goes on. Listen, man, as long as we keep this connection with the Knicks and stuff like that, nothing else really matters. We can enjoy the team together, and let whatever negativity or whatever something that's ailing you or whatever that'll go away. At least for the temporary, for the time being, man. So anyway, great win. Quentin Grimes got his first 23-point game in a while, man. So that's his first one for the year, I believe. So that's definitely getting him off his nut, man. So him seeing that 23 points, maybe hopefully that would give him the belief that he could do it more often. But like he doesn't need to get 20 points. He just needs to continue to contribute on the offensive end because he's doing everything else well. But he needs to get some buckets to help us out. RJ Barrett 15 points is fine by me. RJ Barrett getting 15.7 rebounds is perfect. Julius Randle only played 34 minutes. I mean, excuse me, 33, but he did have 34, 17 rebounds playing against an unmatched team. So it is what it is, man. So I mean, like I said, we can't really take too much into this Atlanta game because this Atlanta team was very short-handed, man. DeJounte Murray hurt his ankle. He never came back. You know what I'm saying? So if DeJounte was in there, maybe the game would be a little bit different. You know what I'm trying to say? So it is what it is, man. But I mean, I feel like the Knicks are right there. Shout out to all of our players there. I believe in Svi. I think Svi can give us something. But I think via trade, maybe there's a player available that can help us. I really believe that RJ needs to come off the bench. What I'm trying to say, not as a demotion, but just as a more logistical thing to help the team out. But I think we're very close, man. So I'm very excited about the next few games. The next 12 games, I'm very excited, man. I'm thinking that I really think the next 12 games that we can go 8-4. The next 12 games, going 8-4 is fantastic, man. Before we get out of here and let you guys go, I want to check out the Knicks schedule. Let me check out the Knicks schedule. Well, the Knicks standings right now with this win makes the Knicks are 12 and 13 right now. So listen, 12 and 13. And if we can go 8-4, now we're talking about 20 and what's with 20 and 17. 20 and 17 is a lot better than 12 and 13. 20 and 17 is going to get us into the playoff picture. You know what I'm trying to say? So if we do that, then maybe making that trade, like I said, will help the team out. Maybe Svi. I think that we might need to give Svi a chance because I think starting Svi with the 3-point shooting at the 3-point spot at the 3 spot might actually be a good look for the Knicks. And then, like I said, get RJ in there in the second unit and see how that works. Or maybe vice versa. Maybe gets Svi more involved in that second unit. I don't know, man, but something needs to happen, in order for the Knicks to crawl into that space where we could say that we are a real playoff team. So anyway, you got another game coming up next, man. What is this? The Celtics versus Phoenix. It's going to be an interesting game for those that are interested in that. I myself am not. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to get myself ready to go to bed because I haven't slept all week. You know what I'm saying? Because I just been burning the can on both ends. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to Staffa. Definitely, everything that's going on. We got Hartenheimer here. A couple other people here coming in to say hello before we get out of here. Definitely, man. Yeah, good stuff, man. So I see Boogie down here. Yeah, number 17, he can shoot, man, like a Steve Novak. I think he brings a little bit more than that, though. Steve can get to the bucket. Like I said, I got to get some pods out. I got some bars to get off. that I need to get off. That I gotta work. I gotta get some time to do it, man. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Let me drop this so you guys can see my stomach one time. I'm not wearing underwear, but I am wearing shorts. I'm not standing up, so don't ask me. But I'll see you guys next time. It's your boy Eru, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute, and I'll see you guys next time, man. Get the horn going there, man. As Phoenix and Celtics are going here. Yeah, man. Have a good night, man. Go enjoy Sim Show. Guard Up Knicks is doing the show. Macri is doing the show. All your favorite people are doing the show. Knicks Fan TV, whoever you like to watch, they're all doing something. Go out there and support somebody. And goodbye.